Etoso eye miensa ene nenti ne 3325. Mfanku twa wai. Mfanku twa na emo. Enti no 3325 ene the 3rd of the month of March 2025. Arade ne na say weekend no wade akwa sign de aba nyefe de agro na mu nsem ne dɔɔso ebe kwa yie bi so kɔ wedding ne nyina kɔ wie no bi anya jollof de kɔ fie kɔ di ye na yakɔ weekend na ya ba no na sense mesisi over the weekend ne nyina no ya boaboa no pa serious one ye de ba no pa free summary kɔpem sɛ no nkono ɛbɛbɔ medin the Miss Ruby Adams. Yebedi nkoma wa manone over the weekend games agodo na to dwa with the various leagues across Europe, the major 5 no. Ubetumi the Galama ba. The Turkish league because Galatasaray no ade a wo mo ye wo Turkey honom no weekend no fikasem fo ese so mo sweep anya easy. Gala de e o se Fenerbahce fo che wo mo sisi ayi wo mo free top because they are not serious in the Turkish league. Now the major 5 in the yet there, but Premier League in the EPL games and so FA Cup matches and I told you this weekend. Now Plymouth for no and Krala stop and Saturday no Sir Richard can say a Krala stop until Manchester City for Edward former level. They are out of the FA Cup. No other results, of course, and Newcastle and Brighton game no interesting. Tariq Lamptey ene mintemo ye adwuma no Newcastle for na rehuye papa Manchester United Fulham Amorim enwa de Victor Lindelof one Joshua Zexay he penalties o mo boy na emfa kwam kra man you are out of the FA Cup no ne other results to dwa nyina no ye de be free what they buy be ramu the other leagues ni mu French Ligue 1 the page for kwa no mo champions no within 3-4 matches no ombe crown wo mo because o ma ye adwuma na wie kra na Germany so no gusu huru Bayern na wi ni na Leverkusen so wi ni Germany Italian Serie A na denio Inter Milan woman Napoli ko ball 1-1 enye fedi agro kra other results ni to just say AC Milan and after Juventus with games no Roma mo race say the Serie A ni mo be ba Jumadi no so na ni na be wie Spain memenda catch FKK say I'm having a feeling 3 teams now more Premier League minya feeling bisa ba ku bia minim no obuaye ball na bibia chese Real Madrid ball no mkwakobɔ no against inform Betis no emfa ma wo mo sao and the games no Barca no Sociedad no one no itan na no ha Barca no Barca home ho de on to me more even the case no kwa one no itan o cancel no
and Betis for win over Real Madrid. Now Atletico Madrid eshe kabako wabra Athletic Bilbao nso so entimi anti Julian Alvarez and eshe gono and so edema Atletico Madrid bobo konenra Leganes shebako Hetafe entimi anti 4 and Abasa for no enyaye omoma Real Sociedad for no red card 17th minute into the first half. Arid aye Elustondo and okwaje sa red card na sa fo ediama Basa foi Madrid kwa kombe bi abese kra entiene Basa fo she 4 enso etimi edi ekwo omoanim na mrantia no eti form ye pa Gerard Martin ebo goal mi Makasado enso edi bi epe so sanso na Ronald Araujo enso eba be shebia Robert Lewandowski enso edi fourth goal na epe so ekushin Basa fon 4 no mo she Ramayoka omo so eshe baako ema Deportivo Alaves enso etimi etisa kano Asanso anase Asando enete eshe sagono Edmar Real Mallorca on edi kan share 9th minute ansana Garcia 68 ono so etikano edi ema Deportivo Alaves 3-3 eno Sasuna ene Valencia enso edi boy ni kowi Oros eshe 2 goals edi ema Sanso ana branch ono so efra na ye Budame ante Budame enso eshe third goal no edi ema Sasuna na Lopez and Sadik bought 2 goals Sanso and Lopez so etime share bako ede ema Valencia kwaye 3-3 e wo no mene game bako Basel the Yellow Submarine Villarreal amo any Espanyol e bono 8 p.m. and also the free monso so etime ede ba okwa Germany Bochum Trefie Hoffenheim kotwa mekano bako Sanso na Mönchengladbach etwaye Heidenheim ekotwa mo 3-0 e wo mo so game a ba so e wo hono na Brantia Flanning Gomu or share 1 goal Sanso na hack e share bako anashem dinu ede pie so ede ma Mönchengladbach for na Mainz etwa RB Leipzig for omo bread this season pa Advantia friend Xavi Simons and ete kan bako ede ema RB Leipzig Amri Sanso na Advantia friend Bukards omo ene about 2 goals no ede ema Mainz Sanso ena Borussia Dortmund etwa St. Pauli ekotwa mo 2-0 Seugirasi Sanso ena Karim Adeyemi omo ne about 2 goals no ede ema Borussia Dortmund na Werder Bremen etna fie ema Wolfsburg etwa mo kotwa mo 2-1 ewa mo su game Barcelona Eintracht Frankfurt ekitike eshe bako ede ema Frankfurt for nenso anso Leverkusen eshe 4 enso ede ema Motella eshe bi Abrantia friend Mukwele so ede bi epi so Patrick Schick eshe goni bi sanso Abrantia ono so se friend ye Garcia omunyina no ebo goals ni bi ede ema Leverkusen on kwhye sa go game no 4-1 ehonum enra omo continue Bobo from Union Berlin etna fie ma Hosenke kutwa mu 1-0 Augsburg and Freiburg ekotie 0-0 ene ko yento aso ne nko French Ligue 1 enro mu game ni se ne ko ya Lyon etna fie ebo 2 ema Bressois etie mo bako Alexander Lacazette ene ebo 2 goals no ede ma Lionel Bobo Corona uromo a Arantia friend Kenny Lala enso etie bako ede ema Bressois Bobo Contulu etwa Anhes ekotwa mo 4-0 Magri Sierra Abrantia ono so ye friend ye Cresswell ebo bi Sanso ena Ejuma onso so ebo fourth goal no ede ema Toulouse Bobo Kono na Marseille eche Nantes etwa mo 2-0 ewo mo game Barcelona Guri eche bi Sanso na Mason Greenwood enso eche second goal no ede ema Bobo Kono from Club Olympique de Marseille na yen toaso memenda de ko eni Saint-Étienne Tenerife Nice ekotwa mo 3-1 ewo mo su game a eno so etime Bas Lucas Ayestasen eshe gono bako ede ema Bobo Kura from Saint-Étienne na kopie mo dia Pablo Rosario eshe goni bi Sanso ena Brantia ono so efre na Mikel Nadi obo ongo ede eboae ena ni Brantia efre na Ivan Gisand ono so eshe bi wabra mo ekokoshe 3 Nice over Saint-Étienne sa no mo game ne kowe Paris Saint-Germain etnefie eshe 9 Lille omo etie mo bako Bradley Bacola ebo goni bi Marquinhos edi bi so Sanso no Ousmane Dembele ebo bi Doué eshe last goal no Sanso ena Brantia ye friend Jonathan David ete bako edi ema Lille Bobo Collins etnefie ema Liave adia adia you omo kwhye goals no mfato hye bi Somari ehye bi Casemiro enso ebo bi Sanso na Coca enso ehye fourth goal till Liave ekotwa Lens 3 anase 4-2 4-3 yes ewo mu game Barcelona na no de film baya ade Andre Dede Ayew Morgan ehye goni bi ewo yesa game na so we originidin enye din ketwa na yenko Syria no na yensi enhwe Italy de tiensa Atlanta tenefi omani Venezia Atlanta fo ye omo ntimi anhye ka ba kokora Venezia anhye bi Atlanta tifi omo so anhye bi Napoli ene Inter 1-1 ene kowie Berlin etika ede ema Napoli for no abra na Di Marco so ahye go ede ema International Milan Udinese ehye ka no ba ko ema Parma entimi ante Florian Thauvin ene boss go no ede ema Udinese boboko no na de tie ene se enra boboko from Monza tenefi Torino kotwa mu 2-0 Bologna ahye 2 ema Cagliari eti mu ba ko Genoa ahye ba ko Empoli eti Roma ehye 2 omo free form ena bete ka ehye winning goal no wabra na Como enso etimi ahye fresh goal Aranti friend Lucas da Cunha ena ehye Como goal no sanso ena Salamikes eti sanso na Artem Dovbyk edi second winning goal no eka ho de ma Roma bobokon AC Milan tenefi Lazio ekotwa mu 2-1 almost game a bass on a Chukwuemeza and yes Chukwueze and a share first goal and so at the Emma AC Milan Fatoteka Wabra na Zakani at taking the lead at the Emma Lazio Sansona Rodriguez a born 90+8 minutes penalty a year and po AC Milan for Amiantene Chukwueze a share goal at the Ebuaya Nay adia Rafael omunyina form no atiko enkoye enso emfa maomo sane kokowie na Juventus ebo Hellas Verona 7:45 ena baso sanso na yenko na FA Cup games no de si etienie okokopioma eda memenda no games ni bia baso Crystal Palace share 3 Millwall etimo Barco Palace for no ekọ Preston share 3 Burnley enso entimi antibi Bournemouth any Wolves 1-1 penalty shootout 5-4 and a Bournemouth for no edia qualifier call Monim City Emma Jumani Yefo Omoche Plymouth Echomo Economy and Sama Plymouth for no etimo Barco Aranti Fene O'Reilly Ebo 2 goals sanso ena Kevin De Bruyne edi third goal no episo Emma City Wabrana Aranti Fene Talovero venso atebako enso edi ama Plymouth Boboko no shense Plymouth for no ene ye Liverpool for efiri mu na nsenra na se weekend City and from Juan Chomo Newcastle and Romutinefie Brighton ekotwa mu 2-1 after extra time sana esieko Alexander Isak eshe go edema Newcastle sanso and Abranti friend ye minte enso eshe go edema Brighton ekowie 1-1 extra time no and Abranti friend Danny Welbeck fresh staff in the extra time no and our go 114 minutes enso edi Emma Brighton and Hove Albion for now omo so etimi qualify ekọ omo anim ewo hono ye de ho nsempere no sile city no so for the next stage no ebetimi edi abro jumadi no so na ye hwe se de ne league log no from Spain go pima Boboko from FC Barcelona 57 points and omuta after 26 games Atletico Madrid tosu mieno omo 56 esa na omo so etosu mieno Barca 57 Atletico Madrid tosu mieno or 56 Madrid tosu miensa 54 Bilbao etosu 948 Villarreal etosu enum 44 enomo ekuta ahye ho Real Valladolid ena etwato ono ewo 16 points 19th position Deportivo Alavés 23 ena 18th Valencia 24 sana esi etie ewo top scoring chart no Robert Lewandowski 21 goals no ashe Kylian Mbappe ashe 17 Ante Budame ashe 14 sana esi etie Bundesliga no a Bayern already kan omo ewo 61 points after 24 games Leverkusen tosu mieno okuta 53 miensa Eintracht Frankfurt 42 sanso ena Mainz etoso 9 ono so ewo 41 asieho de tie ene se Hendenham omo kwa ne sa 15 points pe ene kuto omo ewo hono ma omo nso so edi etwato ewo ho Hurricane da so krom 21 goals wabo Patrick Schick about 16 goals 15 goals nso eno Mama Mush eja ho edi ato a sabra kopiem ewo City no a eno krom etoso miensa ewo ho French Ligue no PSG omo agye wi anisa omo enso ekuta 62 points after 24 games Marseille toso mienu 49 points sanso ena Nice toso miensa 46 Monaco toso 9 43 ena ehye honom okokopiem dia ayade Aliave ena etwato in fact Aliave etoso dunsia okuta 20 points dunso Saint-Etienne 19 ena ene Montpellier so etwato 18th and also ewo 15 points the tie ene se Ousmane Dembele wabo 18 goals already kind ewo top scoring boot no so sanso ena Mason Greenwood abo 15 goals, Jonathan David abo 13 goals. Italian Serie A no de tie any say Inter Milan say there omo a ena di kan o 58 points no mukuta after 27 games. Napoli toso mienu or 57, Atlanta toso miensa ono so ewo 56, Lazio toso 950 and Juve toso 49. Asi ho Monza ne twa to 14 points and ono so ekuta ewo yenko na yenhwe Matthew Retegi ono so about 21 goals already kind Moiskin about 15 goals and so Brantia friend Marcus Thuram and so about 13 goals sana ehun sem no esietia eno so yetimi esiechire Ediamo Jumedians on Kastle 90.3. Yantuaso na yenkoye ni miungro Spain na yembra Carlo Ancelotti adia weekend anko yamfa mano na game no ebe wie no ane abusa no nsemfo ahodo bi o assess ni team na mfa performance no se na esi etia o se o mo hyase ye na so duru ba bi no na players no aso mo je mu anisa.
Well, but after that, we weren't able to maintain the initial level of attitude and commitment on the field. We lost control of the game against an opponent that played better than us, and they deserved to win the match.
You have only managed 5 points out of the last 15. Is the league title slipping away from you?
Yes, this was a tough blow, and we need to react to it. Losing at this point in the season comes at a high cost because all teams are running more. We didn't play a good match.
Was it complacency from the players, thinking the match was already won?
I don't know. I'm not inside the players' heads. What happened was the following. The initial intensity we had at the start of the game for about 20 minutes, we weren't able to maintain. Little by little, we started losing possession. In the first half alone, we lost 27 balls. That's too many mistakes on our part, and Betis was fully committed to the match.
We can see that you are very upset. Can you tell us about the doubts this match has given you ahead of next Tuesday's game?
If we play like this, we're not going to win Tuesday's match. It's as simple as that. Hopefully this bad performance will serve as a wake-up call and a lesson before the next game. Seemed like the team had been much more organized and compact in the last few matches. But today we simply weren't able to do things the way we did in previous games.
It wasn't easy to take your top scorer off the field. Is there a physical issue with Mbappe, or was it a tactical decision?
No, he had an issue with a tooth and didn't train enough because of it. So he wasn't at his best, and it was very obvious. I decided to take him off to avoid problems and bring on Endrick, who is in great form right now. So because of the tooth issue, he trained very little and wasn't at 100%.
The forwards didn't defend and weren't involved in pressing. Do you think that was part of the problem?
The front line helps us cut off passes between the lines when we can't press the opponent. So when we were playing well, like in the first half, we were pressing their defenders. Correction, we did things well for 20 minutes, but the rest was all bad.
Yes, Etienne Noyen Sama, Don Carlo Ancelotti, coach at the Real Madrid, Bobo Connect Media, Brow, Musha, Game Nasi, Amo Etime take the lead in True Brahim Diaz, Nens with Frio Cono, Nasa Bon Omonia ready, so Mbon Poa Wineno, and a Betis for no better a share winning goal, no idea a common, and Ocas and a Betis for any deserve, sans or more any a better side, Omonia chair, set 3 maximum points, and more person more Eddie Ecofie, Mbappe, or Unifimun term, Serio Cano, Nane Sinin Dodo more Aya. Into during the week no kwaya sa dental air check-up no emo all the corrections into one shit training asentem ni nyina kan bi na first half no one hunu so second half no kakra oyi no efremu intermediate Endrich and form no ewo soro se the coach ni kan no odi no ebe mu nanso no omo ye nice ade no de baabi akwa akosia na akosini ntodie na oso mudi na oso ogitum se wo hwe defeat na ba na ebe yire ebe din e de ama Madrid ewo ye league no san se o drop point na so omo mudu anim no kwa no omo ekọ ne mo so omo react ewo sa eye mpo games edidu omo anim enkanka midweek Champions League game eba so no se team no ekọ bono tro kan sa de a omo aso ebetimi ayeshi Carlo Ancelotti na assess ni team no enso ediama after so weekend Real Betis na fie echomo economy no emo etimo baako na no and after the game no Isco Alacon Francis Suarez ono now a former player at the Emma Real Madrid na anum so ko share second goal no okoji na ni ye papa we no say opa Madrid abusuane chaw san say ade ne de said the goal ni si buy no na ye victory kwan so no mo na manu nti ene manage na ni sa no nti opa Madrid supporters na chaw so mo emfa enche na kwan ofa so celebrate here ni go no ɛno nso nsɛm a watimi di aba once again we apologize here ne nyina no sisi so also very grateful to Real Madrid ɛkwan mo fa so mo come no to the family na ogigi nkruwa bebre no still club no ɛwɔ na kuma muti na nyɛ so baby bia ama na ha yes supporters no ntene football any je and bro so a na school and so the sanctuary no so etimi ade ba yenko Hansi Flick or say any day so no so etimi boy lead in the charges no emo winning that game over here Real Sociedad and
can good story for them I think for Casa and also for Ferran scoring the first goal it's great but also for us very important that we win today and yeah keep the pressure on the other teams very high and this is what we want today.
How important was to finish the first half with the 2 goals? Of course with the red card that Real Sociedad player said you want to attack but it seems that the team smells exactly what the game needed at that moment.
Yes of course I think also we a lot of chances to pass through the last line so it happens also with the red card so we forced it and I think it was a good moment for us but what I can say is this Real Sociedad is a fantastic team they are playing really good football and you know and this was tough match and how I said before and of course we are happy that we win today the 3 points.
Yes, and so happy said 3 points no almost waiting me winning Eddie Ego and we and some Hansi Flick coach Edma Barcelona so waiting me the buy Bisano Lamia or she go at Che Papa no so and che or catch supporters are branching or best get it back to any scoring form and also and some our team there about say a promise Hansi Flick na this answer no and so etimi Eddie buy na yen to so na yen kwa FA Cup games and also ba so no na yen hwe nsem efro ba na mum no ya se ne Fedi Valverde ko piemu a e wo Spain Madrid wo medical team no ya so mu guso a hwe sa branch on betimi run a lot of scans no mo ahwe say mpo on be man green light no say Madrid game on ne atiko be bo na Champions League na branch no e betimi akwa bom ti sa scan no mo se ne na de che so on be hwe na afọ mo enso etimi determine take decision on a branch no so betimi akwa head akobo in the Champions League game anyame admo chena en na de chen so no clubs no enso ekwa akobo yenko na Fabian Hosler otimi enya the North a qualify akwa akopiem a empo FA Cup no akwa akobo the next stage wotimi akasa dia fa akwa mo fa so win this game no.
Well, you talked before about the power of emotion in this competition we call the FA Cup. That had it all today, didn't it? Well done to your team. What pulled you through?
The togetherness. So I think we had very good moments in the game. I think we controlled, we dominated the game. Of course, there were moments we had to suffer, but we always stayed together. We had setbacks in the game. We always stayed together, and that was the positive thing. I think that was the key, because in the end, it was all about emotions. Was all about pushing yourself, and therefore they did it together.
Is there a better 34-year-old striker in English football than Danny Welbeck?
That's not my job. I think someone asked me it the last time. I think that you have a really good coach with Thomas Tuchel, so he will make the decision for sure.
Danny back for England.
that's maybe possible, but like I said, it's not my decision. I think the only thing what I can say is I'm really happy to work with him. He's a great leader, a great role model, and a great player.
Yes, Anthony Danny Welbeck and coach Abana Basso when ye Nanso Guswa a winning game side Macra Bobo from Brighton and I Fabian Hosler and so Abana Basso Honum said or can say togetherness a croye and it me boy mom winning side game or money Newcastle a coco boy no a way side game and also a bass and then Danny Welbeck should be sano says they see Etiano the performance no air costro. Na mra Brian mo winning sa extra time go no or share ya dear man club no saying and o chiremu.
It's a big moment, great to get the winning goal, to put through to the quarters. It's a solid team performance. Obviously, there's a lot going on in that game today. A lot of ups and downs, but we stuck with it, stuck together. So proud of the lads. I think everyone's buzzing.
What was the key in terms of fighting today? It was about that, wasn't it, from both teams?
Yeah, it was definitely, you come up against Newcastle, really intense side, and they can always, put you under pressure. They got some great players with some quality in there, and it's very dangerous, but we stuck to our guns and we put in a great shift.
And you found the moments of quality. You found that moments of quality. What's the secret at 34?
Yeah, do you know what? I'm feeling very good, feeling fit, feeling strong. Obviously, I've been out with a little injury, a little knock that I had in training, but glad to be back now, putting a lot of hard work. Thanks to my mum and dad, you know, giving me the good genes, and I'm feeling good. I've got a lot more to come.
You've won this competition, of course, with Arsenal twice. What about making history now with this group? There's a lot of talent in this team, but now do you see the ability to finish it?
Well, it's going to be really tough. You know, obviously we've come here, special atmosphere here at St James's Park, great side, putting a great shift. I think it's very important for us to focus on the next game. I think we've looked too far ahead in the future before, and we've maybe got distracted. So now it's head on the next game, good training week, and then, you know, we've got the Premier League to look forward to.
We'll see. Brighton at Wembley winning an FA Cup, that will be some story.
It would be amazing. It would be lovely, but that's something that we've got to work.
Yes, Yentene Adia Danny Werber, Canada Sansemba, so when you need the answer, and to Tiepa, I need to swear no Casashan ye from the parents, and at me went to a door, Marcia or this answer by saying, they should fit from Musakana, a bit me a boy ye, papa, and they all pushy Brighton, and so they are called when you be sans or ja, send our feeling in Bessia Sans or any Arsenal, Jividan or so, and only idea on person more guide against, or say, and seasons be a terminal. Amode show mu trim say ne cap games so betimi akwa gye bia mbo mo nse say de omo person mo ye no step by step no ensama Danny Warbuck enso ekan ye enso e de efa ho e wo ye sa game omo so win over ye Newcastle United sana esi eti e wo ho yenko na yenko enkoti Eddie Hall anko yamfa ma e de home team no ono so etimi assess ni team na accept defeat no.
Sort of everything, really. Emotionally draining, I think. How do you sum it up?
Yeah, tough one for us to take. It was very bitty, I think. Real big physical game for us. Of course, it had everything with the red cards as well, and extra time. We thought we'd won it at the end. So, yeah, difficult result for us to take.
What was missing maybe in extra time?
Legs, I think. I think we had a couple of players feeling the effects of the game. So Tino ended up not being able to really contribute. So in some respects, we were down to 9. Very difficult. I thought that the other substitutes did really well and gave us a bit more energy. But it was a really tough physical game, as I say, for both teams. Yeah, we could have done better, of course we could have done.
It's a blow to go out, it's a blow to lose Anthony Gordon. What can you say about the red card?
Well, it looks harsh, but we'll have to analyse it properly. I've not seen it, a replay of it. I was just going on my original view. I thought it looked harsh, but yeah, we'll see and then see what we do next.
Yeah, you might appeal.
Possibly.
Yes, and Anthony Gordon ekwaje red card. I was that game no see any on betimi akwa appeal. No match sempre for betimi over 10 no say kind tire legs and antimi amboma Newcastle extra time no more manless and unti and antimi amboma mo enwi no this ansem no so timi di aba na yen toaso na yen fanfa no Pep Guardiola and so timi anya qualification over Plymouth Boboko no na yebusa no how important and as I win no and so say no cheche mo.
I don't give for granted the difficulty when you play an incredible, well organized for the team from Minos, and surprised what they have done against Liverpool. It's difficult to challenge them because they are incredibly well organized defensively, but I don't take for granted how good you have done many. I have the feeling that every step is getting better. Many good things happen. Jack played really good, and Victor played really good, and all of them, Nico, and a lot of possession with patience, because otherwise if you want to be in a rush they can make a transitions, but even with that I don't know how many chances or shoots, maybe not in target you the ball is difficult to bring in where you want, because sometimes this type of ball do whatever the ball wants, but really pleased for the performance to be again for many years in quarterfinals, and yeah, we see the draw tomorrow.
Yes, I know. And some Pep Guardiola so etime de buy say nay said the victory no aba no enya dia game no mudi dia agro so we apply for no more Liverpool for FM City for no amodi anibre ene hye kokobo sa game no Rodri ye hu so start year training na encha branch no be return aba into action and I say na Pep Guardiola so etime answer the mai
footage yesterday of Rodri doing some individual training. I think the fans got quite excited. Is he ahead of where you expected him to be at this stage?
The fans must know that they are not only the only ones that are excited. They have to know it. Yeah, it's a 5 month and a half, 6 months after international break will be. So, but one step at a time. We don't have to make a stupid decisions to come from weeks earlier and step back. But yeah, it's good. Still, it's not close to come back, I would say. But he's touching the ball today and was in the locker room making touches with the players. He feels confident. He feels more happier. Yeah. I could not expect before, but I think maybe before the end of the season, not even in the World Cup, in the Premier League, maybe it's going to help us.
If you got to Wembley in the cup final, maybe?
I don't know. Quarterfinals, we see. Have to deserve to be in Wembley for semi-finals first.
Yes, yentene ebia next stages na ekono Rodri obetimi aba be se kan em no ntimi kase na so ochena amon pepre ho no mko yiso abrante no ema na emfa mbobo game na mom ne bi after international break no omohwe na ho keka ne ye dia ombesha asia introduce no into FM first team squad training na ɔmo nso so asese no nso so etimi ahwe na mo hwe abrante ne dia wo hwe na adwene mu ne nanim a na sere nko a otimi tachi ball ye individual training na enyoma ekon kan so etimi ade ma no ba local room na ese ye nije nko a no so ye nsema Pep Guardiola so etimi ade ba na ye nko na Plymouth won coach I know nso etimi bo Liverpool free mu no be share City anko yam fama no ono so ebo ni team na ba so on pempen so ma ba bedo we FA Cup competition Miron aye Muslish ono assessing the team na boni players na ba say
we can only be disappointed with the result but very proud of our performance. I think we gave Manchester City a game and we gave them a proper game, and it's one of the best teams in this world, coached by the best coach in this sport, and I think we had an excellent game plan and the lads just executed this game plan with the structured organization you need to survive here and to get out of this game, but especially also with the passion and the heart that's just with us now for the last 7, 8, 9 weeks, and I think also with tactical discipline. And we knew also that there will be a lot of moments similar to Liverpool where we have to defend, and we have to defend very organized and very structured, but there will be also moments where we can escape and steal the ball and start our transition threat and maybe be dangerous on the set pieces, and that was exactly the plan. So I think we did it well. It's just a little bit pity that we just conceded with the final whistle of the first half, the equalizer, and then I'm completely aware what is about to happen also second half, especially what they have on the bench to put in. But again, we tried everything. We gave Manchester City a task and a big challenge, and I'm very, very proud of this.
Yes, and to Man City a test game, and it was a proper one. And I'm the Man City name of City for now one of the coaches was as so or yeah if not the best or can the best no so and a team no so a good team and no t and our club no Plymouth for no ya do me bia do mo ye nyina mo ye so enya de tintam ye so etimi ediama no dey pleased with any players no performance or so e put you up no ensema Miron Muslic or no so Austrian and Bosnian international tactician no at the Sansem no so etimi edi aba ewo honom na Ruben Amorim ebisa no o say ene ankoye o hwe say ne Premier League no mekwa akwaje onim say daben ana say daben say the focus no the Premier League in fact one card this season emom no hwe say ene ye hwe Manchester United no mekwa akwaje the Premier League na emom changes ewo football club no mo o so odi kan ko be kan say changes na omoyen there for the betterment of the club.
I see that from the board also, because they are doing also difficult changes that they are not popular, but they are doing that because they have a vision, and I think that is clear. But in the future we need to show some results, because you can do a lot of changes, and if you don't have results, people don't feel confidence and happy, and that is winning games. It doesn't matter. So I think the good thing is that we have a clear path. Now it's hard, but we are doing things to achieve success in the future.
Yes, intended domo ye nyina no the successful for the club no say beba so in the future no no nsema no so Ruben Amorim metimi de buy sampa we decision aboard no take making unpopular and ye enya de adodo na agitum nenso no say club no ebedi ye empo emfie bi ne emre bi edi enem na nti and also mo take sad decision nti ebetimi abo ye papa na mom no aboye mpanifo no awie na was results on the pitch no so etimi de buy no and no Amorim eba into the question now no so ye na afa mu de no nsema no so akire mu dia but na one winning at the abase to win Laureus and I said to win premiership said the coach in kind no I say and the waka de nenso no say team na mo nhada anya attractive enough for betime anya quality players among mo aba share club na mo winning.
But when you're trying to go and win the Premier League, as the man just saying there, you need to be in a stable position to bring the best players in, and if I'm a player playing in a different country or in a different club, I'm Manchester United come to try and sign me now, I'm looking thinking I'm not sure you the top players want Champions League football, and unfortunately that's not where the club are at.
Yes, United engineer ye betimi attract some quality players na beba some baby we need some premiership no elsewhere the United engineer ye cross and say next season Champions League no nkonko bobi players no so mo buy no Champions League ni bi abo and into a difficult ma Manchester United also no say a player e bi obo club bi na so obo country bi a now say United former basi si amba ba fa no so bedwunu hu mienu miensa 9 into a din e amano so beteki a straight straightforward decision ama Manchester United so be kwa journey Jojo coacher and so LED charge no to be ama ni Jeremy Carragher won nsema during last week no keka no say Jim Carragher na mu bona obone papa ben ni bona amponete say wo be pesa oba ebesi account say Jim Carragher na o say there be.
There are some players that will say something just about the play. You know, if you look at their career, if you look at the type of football that they play, then you can understand. You know, I mean, you won't want your son to be like Harry. So he can never appreciate African football or the talents that come from Africa.
Yes, and Jamie Carragher no born and shed and born papa bia or no coach to Wontimi and Casaneba and shred Jamie Carragher so now fine born a ball into Obia ball papa and the Obeda appreciate it a year continent Africa one players empo anyone tournament into on the and shed and yan one be Briano and some Jojo coacher and so a kind Eddie my name. Ediamon on Insem, so name one say a best for Yacono, Adia Brazil, or more Eddie a year one. Fact one collar paba to add the national team no na nema when say weekend or sashi go at the MIS Santos. In fact kama pa baby na born the free kiko and our boy Eddie Tumu Kama Eddie Ma Santos a name man of the match no 4th consecutive time ni na waje Eddie sini na so unim so kopie mu encheye MIS Santos or this answer no banansa ne bebe no so no Fulham omo ebo Crystal Palace next ewo ye FA Cup game no mo sanso na Preston omo bebo Aston Villa Bournemouth any Man City nebo sanso na Brighton and Hove Albion enso any Nottingham Forest so so ebetimi anase Nottingham Forest anase any Ipswich Town enso ebetimi aboshen so say ne sa game na eba so Nottingham Forest any Ipswich di obe qualify no ono any Brighton enso ene ebetimi abonemom team Sherwood ena o se any Arsenal won coach Efere Mikel Arteta na obo adwuma pa wo ho improvement ewo ye team no mto on de won team nka se empenifo ensaki Arteta na emom no omo man kwan at least next season omo nja mfama Arteta no mo top proper striker emfama ne nhwe be de be free maba team Sherwood enso na de sansem no so atimi dia banti Alisson Becker Andre Andreas sanso ena Andre Santos Abranti efene Bruno Guimaraes Ederson Gerson João Gomes Jolinton Lucas Moura Paqueta Abranti efene Matheus Cunha Neymar ena Oscar Ayembwamba Oscar the onim no na former Chelsea player no ni din ewo sa probable squad ene Brazil for no enso etimi diaba Anthony of Rebetis Owomu Abranti efene Henrique Ewom Endrich Estivao ni din epiemu sanso ena Gabriel Martinelli ono so epiemu ewobi Galeno Igor Jesus Igor Ayepasao sanso ena Luis Enrique Abranti efene Rafinha Rodrigo Goes Samuel Lino Savinho Vini Jr. and Yuri Alberto Wemo a list of players and a probable at the Emma a year in Brazil squad number to so so our multimedia banemo no de tiani se Oscar Ewo Musanso and a Neymar da Silva Jr. Over national team no watch pa se ono so ni din ewo so a sabe de sansem ni na this year manoni discussions no continue on the amount Kastle 90.3 FM.
The real sports is here. Kastle FM. The sports king. The real sports is here. Kastle FM. Kastle 90.3.
Kastle 90.3 FM to the Robert Mensah Sports. And yeah, there's someone to pay. Bring our message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. For message no for bra. Na ya ke kan enfama weekend no said ye niam akọ ye de ma o team no mama enya o message e wo ho na fe ke kan enfama ye live on Facebook and so Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast. Join your host here na to show the live like share comment no and so bra.
Good morning, okay.
Yo, man.
Yeah. Let me add more Captain.
Please, Liverpool is facing Britain in the Champions League. Wednesday, remember live commentary. PSG and in Liverpool and in Real Madrid and Atletico Club de Madrid. So good morning from Asa. My memory verse. Okay, okay. So I don't know. Say yeah, but okay. Mama, now message on 0244 743 743-143. 0244-743-143. Our message, no, if I have brought now, making kind, you know, you ready so it's me and from my Osman, the Bengats, man, a Quabana Fee, Yenny and Como Osman. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
And I paid via a boko.
Oh, young couple Nado. I mean, I begin to complaining that. And that's a question is about much. Yes, it's very fine. Me did a was on way. Yeah, the young couple now say.
So, we share, we are very fine.
Oh, be very fine. So, Miss Maya starting and a young Kanka. We are going to count your blessings. Once I dance on it is a count your blessings. And sure and sun easy. Maybe I know too much, and I'm before I'm one day. They'll be no here for her. I am a come with you most especially. One dressing. Will be one of a clear or I shut the door. Yes, because of your coupon favors are. Or I'm a union now if you didn't know. We're on your back. But we are still expecting something big should happen.
Okay.
Maybe something big would happen into definitely. You could have everyone pay for good things to happen to us in the future. It's more baby and able so.
I don't know me will feeling be said I don't know feeling as
I can't feel it.
I don't know. Oh, not me who said games tragedy.
I could be saying,
but they're not likely. No, me didn't say KK who say you want more dear.
I didn't know.
Because FBFKK.
I didn't know.
Osman. I want my mom.
I want to mention my mom. I was I started fasting. I started fasting to energy. No, yeah.
No, the name my Ramadan or the name my Konaka said, bro, please be careful. No, village now so far, no, so sign down. Or say, be careful. Be careful. Go through so like from one. Never what man into salad. You're careful. As you, yeah, some brave Benzima, so no, or being pound or home. A drew fasting period.
Yeah, no one about Ronaldo
was 17 goals.
Yes.
Benzema was 16.
Wow.
And you're free Brentford.
Ivan Toney goals. Wow, competition.
Ronaldo, yeah.
Competition.
Now, a year Champions League round of 16.
Yes.
Iran. Ronaldo not on cast squad now. I've been reading, but I'll go to try my who said for 4 cast. Is it for security? I don't know.
Reasons. Sometimes it happens. Yes. Former Madrid defender Sergio Ramos. And I was signed for Mexican club.
Okay.
An agreement in there. Oba select matches upper double, especially looking at the stadium. In Turkey, Solomon Taiba signing for how to for certain matches will come out there now on board because the work of facility now being shut down in that standard and the pitches in shut down in good condition. Into a superstar, you get some of this in your marketing kit way. It's not being more friendly match or sign a contract. And to make it for I can talk about matches we are going to mark. 7 you that's good capacity no. And Inter Miami ball also one CONCACAF Champions League be or Jamaica. Club now walk about match one stadium no it's about 5,000 capacity. Was a match no one national stadium. 35,000 capacity with Kingston. It is a superstar. Some of these things anyway. Oh, Sir John Durano. John Durano.
Pastor Abraham, number 4 pound. Na Osman, a year for your grandma, me share pastor. Now the way I would see a sports, I was shocked. I was shocked. Oh, one of both didn't it? I'm pay a boy in a so.
Oh, amen.
Oh, not that.
Wow.
To the extent that last time we were talking about drive a bit of a scene.
Yes.
I didn't have pastor kind.
Yes.
FKK, now, FKK, what's the age, you know?
Na me makame age wahada. Makame age wahada.
I don't 90s.
I'll do time for nothing. So Olu Suba I'm 65. Where's Olu Suba I'm 65. Yeah, he's 50. Guys, it's Mammy Caddy. Where
nah, the Bible corner, my men or Pamun now here. Now, and then to go home.
Boa.
I'm going to go out market.
I'll book market. Robert away for place.
I'm
very ready for 1 week.
If you know, remember our man, why?
No problem.
Right, it's 16 past 7 on Kastle 90.3 FM. Now, message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. If our message, if our bra, nah, you can come into me and family. Maybe I will go start about friendly game over the weekend. Now, much Barcelona baby, I will not 14-0. 14-0. It's go start for us. When you bring for the league, I better resume over the weekend. But I'm going to the first segment of the show now for conversation. I want to know. I'm not meeting for no tell now for young common on him.
The real pulse is here. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM, Sunny Robert Mensa Sport, and I did someone know. Nah, Mammy, I'm sure enough and 7 to us. So last week, in the moon, and Ghana Man Penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the State of the Nations address, over to that now can be edify air sports and home and what you know. And so, would be conversations being a generator or never FNO air a statement at the bar on today. Now, statement in Muslim me at the show last week, you know, who said it, Yama. What would check you, Musa? One more FNO. And yeah, I'm on a Bansika Sam said, yeah, I blaster Casam or Muko Fuji and Yabi, and yes, I edit. And never know one more Musa, a idea, a bano, sports no music, a some video, a yana ministry, no, and I will to me a share and won't ask them now, and also a to me a can hear Papa Pen. To say, indeed, as part of our commitment to transparency, the GFA has always provided the ministry responsible for sports with the first draft budget for the national team. Beyond this, everything to do with the budgeting and expenditure related to the Black Stars sits with the ministry. For emphasis, payments made in relation to the Black Stars are exclusively handled by the ministry. We are concentrating last week, you know. So I'm paying back a saying the response. I say, one more provided the ministry. We are responsible for sports, no, with the first draft budget for the national teams. It's over there beyond that. So be a far and who's sending a ministry no and a AM. Until the other can say, I can't ask them on Friday in the trail war. Now, watching no and ministry no just said. We support the president's call for the ministry to deal with transparency with the public regarding these matters and will willingly. We support the president's call for the ministry to deal transparently with the public. Say, Sika say, and I had a national team say and ye kodi ye say ne kai into omodien wɔn so ase som ho ye pa so mɛboa ama aban no wɔn so transparency ho sense mo kan ye no wɔn so atumi de ayɛ adwuma ɛno ɛne ɛyɛ ɛne nkɔmɔ a ɛfɛ no de aba ye ba bedi ɛho nkɔmɔ for some years back Ghana for are complaining about transparency in the national team no budget ɛne ɛfɛ no say ɔman panyin aka wɔn de wɔn ayɛ crowd already kora no mo nyɔ man is kan po wɔn ɛhyɛ wɔn nsa ɔman panyin aka wɔn ate ɔmbe ɔma famu de bia ma sika bia national team bia bedi bia no sika bia beba national team nsem bia no ɔmbebu ho akonta pa de akyɛ Ghana fo a Ghana ɛyɛ national team no ɛyɛ yɛn dia ɛno ɛyɛ nsema efe no dia ba ye bedi ho nkɔmɔ kakra bi within some few minutes na afya bia phone lines na wo so adwen twa wo ho no watumi enso dia ba.
The real sports is here. It's caught in no man's land. It's Murray! Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Asman.
Yeah, Miss Ruby.
Yeah, ni nkɔmɔ wɔ sanse mi ho.
All right, mama nda wa sia no pa we bio na memfa nkyɛn mi from ma here na tie fu nyina ana pa we abaka ho a. Ye nyina ye bezi nkɔmɔ. Brand new day, brand new week. Nti ye da yankopɔ na ase de waka ye ho na ye wish that this week we ontum na onko enyim na onye successful fama ye nyina ana ye nuanom kramofa wo ti wo hwɛ program nya ase ye mo nyina Ramadan Karim na yankopɔ no mbo e na bosom konko in the Islamic calendar no ye nyina ye na bisaze ma ye hwehwɛ yankopɔ no onye na onfama ye. Miss Ruby, I'm happy menyoaje the FNO will embrace the issues about accountability and transparency with regards to one activities happen another His Excellency the President Osha ministry there they should do their best na one should be able to 13 wo FNO hona kachi minim there urban the FNO yabaka we limited liability company we tum na wa register we association members no wa kan ho aboma won nyina wo hwe there obotum na obezi oye dama dwumezi no na bibiara wa konkan it's penny p na na say yaka efe no won ho nsema then they will tell us there oye football people ehwan na oban wanu kuntebu na won skasam na aze na wo bu kunten na wazi kire won it's in days wakọ congress a abatain that was when financial year accounting bibia waye ni nyina no wa send am clubs no through emails ehwem na senti bibia ase a na wo sumpo eze wo question no asend na aka kama the efe no so that wo congress na wakwa address wo no but then ye nyina so e kada oban the stakeholders na in football people no in terms of you na enjoy game no you na patronize no you na park ye hwe ball no you so ye major stakeholders with regards to our game ho no the mass na aba no so ye major stakeholder into menyim so we send one financial account na so was bi ma aba no I don't know by yan public no say wo mayen bi wo ho no into sika wo kozi mo kodo okwa by infractions or kodo wo no mesin we see worry practice can be worry just can be no yani we don't know about it and okobanda na you are not ensuring transparency wo ho no into ka where possible and ka wo account no eba publish wo daily sinum Ghana nyi bia nyi bi no so kan ma we wonder oh in a financial year no X amount of money and oba wunsem me ti bi ye demi me ti bi fa hade me ti bi koto hade me ti bi fa hade me ti bi ye demi then indeed you na chere there transparency no and a pray tum na ensure ho no ma yen tazo so no na ye tu na ye probe ye bi so questions there e can sit then $500,000 but the no sway yen jizre 500,000 na ze for them better particulars ni bi as abaka ho na a chere yen there mary ye no pray yen nyina yen tazo yen juntum there yen sika na ye za ahye wunsem no so ye FIFA ni skill so your sponsorship deal so to the no the musican will use one kwando ho no it's the man can most of us nyana can expect that ko botu no be kodo ho no that is regard to the FN urban one or your activities are one your clubs no way no but on the part of abundance is through the national teams no we be them commands yes wo fiade into no yes answer am cheche me bi wo hade and for me it is good but make that it is just one aspect of the conversation no the second aspect in there in the name of your national teams no your tournament yenya institutions yenya individuals sometimes even government impo wabaye won mboa oba was yam won cars because of tournament we into no kwa obotum we use yam won sika yam won product last time that you know yam e be can for a mobile phone yazema won 1G na won form board national team no abakọ na wasi wo for do we use wo honum do they account that ma nyamanyama no to government ana and I don't know sanka why am me sure that minister no nka waka dado but because they don't do it it Ruby this time the question may be someone there how do we ensure transparency because my FND for those of us outside of the association no any transparency be ahono wa kweda bon why was my clubs in the pay but then you na wait na yan so bom game no kodo no yan na what on product was my yan wo ma yan hunu mu hwe wo hono nka mususu there yes FND a limited liability company but then kay other state institutions are ya auditor general abana mo da mo tum ne there want tum na one bomb room in every institution na in a calendar year no yan kwhwe kwana wosi wo for da wodi won ska enti kamenya ya nka there should be an agreement between the FA and then the ministry that is the government no na nka oba na nka ya the accounting year na nka auditor generals will be made na nka no so tum no call the offices of the FA no onko hwe won books im onye won nzin komo sika hin obo won sem sika hin na wedi was a tabaze ahin na was my clubs no FA president no nominations ya ahin ne administration charges ahin no kodo ho no
honya na kwa kwhwe
yes indeed if you want to ensure transparency now say we want a collaboration between government and then the GFA this thing should happen
really
because you cannot call on government to support you now or discuss the bro how they are not going to be accountable to the person until the back of transparency how do we ensure transparency yeah well Chroma had and the FBI in collaboration with the Swiss authority what boy room of FIFA for offices
sure
FBI for no Swiss authority no when you FIFA for na check nanka wo but once I was to the dream be akodo ho no no they had authority to tell what to work ho no no ko hwe won books into America that say if you are calling on government there on support yen game no yen develop no yen to yen scan ko en anyima then something must give what should give oban the FM mo skero divia FIFA mo uska enya ska true sponsors na azin nyina the music at the end of the year no man can cham them I send the emails me that my clubs no kotin but then the FN so abanu so to monko ho no mi bi no so for the auditor general so konko hwe books him so we be enti bona me nya show the boss accountability so onyamere yen nya ye thought ya me nya show the obey we but like I'm saying the FN a limited liability company it's in that regard no say be here abanem bo a something must give yen nyina yen jintum there stakeholders engagement
but for now government in money there on to me ko busa say FIFA sika na say
of course
about in the name of the national teams
that is it
for that one
that is it but I'm saying the brotherly no say but no say I ensure that be nya proper auditing as na ya me na FIFA ya ohwe abanu ohwe GF won books na but yen na ye wo krom ade most at times ya betim pa yen trust one the last one yet in there FIFA mo schedule one ba improve pitches so krom ade and wasn't one result of when was almost about 200 pitches yet in the be said the pitches that okay no one touch and more the second be what the call honor in the way improve of honor and up to now you any answers there from the FA no before that we can have a local remedy and the local remedy no would be the auditor general only then so ko rema you would have a bit of transparency no otum now but so that the accountability and can transparency no it will start from there until if Aban is interested not support any FN dealing na yen transparency just as the FN is about to know so one condemn
but everybody not the focus no was on the national team's budget not on the GFA and the clubs na their
so I'm saying the national team budget so something I explain the
of course I know there
until then we can talk about the sponsorship no but we can go beyond because we all have interest with regards to our football.
I know they all pay but club owners no they won't allow you clubs na kata no any racket any problem
yes
clubs na ya they won't allow you to look into their books
that be now so can be or the FA president or executive committee someone will a meeting that's what every year and they are going to publish their accounts publicly me sure the clubs will complain in fact the clubs would even laugh there one family out because club no show that so complainer they will victimize them. That is the problem.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Sir clubs no better
yes will be I'm very sure.
There
are clubs who come out there sanka wonya nke FN books no and every year bank one publish na nka Ghana for interrogate one someone want to one year yana some truffle no we'll force them to answer we'll probe and then they would give us answers
send the FN be any books ma and na clubs in your be so be any books no
that is it so that should be the case but the mess me is here na katadum mu adon gudan okodo but the clubs no tumo mbo wonzima it is because if na kasana scan kasoko wonsem no they are not also being that much accountable to Ghana funyina
and
to be me feel that transparency na work and we should all embrace it obatum na wa aboa
FA so be any book
yes but most Americans will be something must give abanomboa yes infrastructure you would abanomboa in terms of our boy and sports it is good but let's go beyond just the infrastructure you make sure that if you boa clubs you boa GFA has once one boy one point there so about point so ba honum na no so ba ye almost show one boosim no one can wait for that was one jumezi sika wonya ma wazi ya na aze nyina na we be me feel that in the long run obotum na wa aboa it is good that if and what to there they are going to be transparent they are going to account
they are going to be transparent in relation to the national teams asa na ya kan conversation I can see it's not about Sam Romuko Sikio Mampenimo now no the conversation now is about on national teams duties ma omo budget no efe no miem omo ye hu budget omo de ba no omo de kodo omo de kwakoye no na efe no for now no omo je atumu so mampanyin omo ye de ama no for other issues there behind
the budgetary issues no on ya ka there onya efe no botu ni schedule there's $2 million and that ba na ye be here the tournament no or this kind of come abana or certify the budget to me be ye djuma
okay
and sabana jitumu wia the miscan on fan share if ni semo we are checking mo ade if ni so we are checking mo ade into accountability on that screen we pay fiji if one no no free infa because I don't know what this kind of what the block you pay ABCD aja to the miscan fan share if ni semo
okay
my tournament is one case what accountant is echi so it means if you are calling for transparency there in that regard now then it should be from the ministry not the GFA
sana huna
that is it that is a conversation
okay
you see
okay
okay it's about transparency if that is the national team issues you are talking about
we've seen an FA was submitting a budget
yes
o share budget now the code there are certain figures say one you don't know the exact area some of they call
yes so me should so like there say if any provisional budget in the come abana
okay
abana approve budget no certify abana is not accountable to the people of Ghana. Internet say about tournament sometimes parliament be from minister baka chen sky here na yezero ko ana yakwa eba no sky na ekwekozi wo honom na no ho abansem wo honom nti be on the part of the AFN I want that would exonerate them because on was in the budget to provisionally you approve it before about no ka minister no baka chen there that mean that was the buy them na must approve wo honom enti no do baby and the Neil and Vanderpoy AFN say there is a blank budget na yezero ko minister wan kasa ye wazi na approve na ye fonko. That is it.
Okay.
So if transparency then so if it is regarding national teams now, it should come from the ministry.
Okay.
Not the GFA.
Not the GFA.
My ministry by the FNS bar. Offshore way components way minjin to yentrum. Is Canada's my customer find ways a means but so do. Okay. That never open.
Okay.
But I'm okay if it's about the general transparency, may say I to limited liability company now. Ebia won't have any explanation
for the national teams. No.
But if for a national team
and sponsors are on board, sponsors are on board.
Then we can go beyond just the FIFA for one audit and over.
Okay.
But it's something must give.
All right.
Abon should sponsor in a way. Abandon Bobby on to Monko baby. Who's Keshima? It could be some questions, sir. On to Mkodon you one.
All right.
But who's can you say could be some questions? Or wasn't obey you one.
Meda salesman. And see, FK, I remember why not just said the air cane as the Keba national teams in the area say, I buy no some penny or charge beach, will be charging. It should be the ministry na Casano, FD or Nehunia stem one as I say.
Difficult. Unsare no mark, omunyina ka to tra no mako. And I de broya. So I say, but on the surface, pick from the Osman can watch Chirimunian Sanyo Manina na. Ebia, me feel said the government want more or more transparency.
Okay.
From the F, now some more transparency no more from which angle? I have found more pay free.
Okay.
The if there's a between the national teams no home bra body as Osman put it. And ye na YouTube say omo chiri mo me yehu said the abino faso or approve wi am fasika no enhye F ni say the F na omo abatwam ni nyina chiri mo aka me ate ase say nyo mo na spend whatever money omo dey call into competitions being the Black Stars or whatever department you be kan was empty meaning transparent cra hanom no be busa from the FA.
Okay.
Is it say omo atras omo draw omo budget na enyoma na omo di sheshemu
no
and some omo kan fa ho no ho asem no be because no say hono they na problem ni free ba because say omo dey sa budget ne kwa em so mu embie mu ye
okay
emo mu hu enti ase tie bia terms bi omo di hye eno na bia wi omo ne aka ye ne kwan a ministers omo konya problem omo fa say nyoma bi wo hokra mpo a omo asan omo gituma ombe ko awie no approvement na ba wie na yakọ spend na awie na afa ni ehu se adenam se ye mfomso enti from a World Cup 2014 there by ehu de kopie mu say o twen no so ba wani ma AFCON na yekoye ewo was it 2019 there no yes and also ehu issue ekofiri mu bae and as e free ho bana no then Africos there no buy eno podo omo anto budget ni di ankyere ye omo anka sika poti omo de kwa AFCON no in the Africos na amfa ankyere nti minim transparency kra bia nanka from the presidency na all can minim say bi ono ni bad bia ye na saya antiase a na o seka obi ani ye timerche why unso oba be kan ya no mimi say ya limit no into only black stars. Who's a comedy na black stars?
Black stars na because
black stars. Anunti. Yeah. Enema nana sibosuru. Odro nyako. Odro safo. Eba abonte be ka say na president onima na enem say nipa kra. O man information no. Why no grace the service. Esan say so onim dia na e ka chen say efe no nya na spend sika. Ye budget na de ba. Ena momo mama sika in fact ya de budget no ba kra na sika mo de ba mo ankasa mo de munipa edi akire on na sika ne hye ne botoma ya kase ehia nsuo no akoto ama ye hia we no akoto ama nti so man panyin ni mu de a nipa kra o man no information no wrong one or de ama no oba be kan tro kan atimi de to work nti na me bisa say what sort of transparency na can
I think sir once before we tournament no I believe say both the FA and the ministry no and a budget no omo de ba omo pese omo ma Ghana fo ye hu this ye koba me say say me nyin fan say ministry no
me hu nyina say sika ne so Ghana fo be kasa say sika no so
and ministry no pese omo me ye hu na FA no ka che ministry say me ye hu budget no
ti hono bibi sha
na budget ni
e na wo so mu bie so
mu di sie
e de e kire na mom say if say is broadin no Eddie ako others percent transparency now can say the football no one same nyina no kan dia ene na eno na oni Osman be adwen say o expanding no they call the fact say or say if ni bie nwoma no so de kire aban no say auditors embrem ho no so dey difficult
of course
Osman no kan say omo di omo ho so omo omo nwoma if say so omo account bi pampo ya between omo clubs no and also if say beko beyond that to the organizational body no ebia CAF and as ebia FIFA apart from that because me sure say FIFA there omo de external auditors for eba so ati ase CAF so edi biba beyond that me sure say through the sports ministry no also on betimi akọ beyond the national team no enyoma ho de bedding unless efe ni enyam wo bia ebro so from the government and son bia government no betimi demand bibi sa
of course
apart from that
ne there
bedding
se be chem nyanta fo be bi ombu
ehonom no na o say interference aya kan you feel say black stars no there no eno nya interference and eno there Canada na mom say abano ebeko extensively into efe ni nyoma a mo ye sika FIFA de abram CAF de abram no mpeso mu hu no mo ye no that is why I feel say sign interference no ebetimi abam until then there ye be fa ni say ani akwanim ti unless efe no person mu di ne kre e mai o mo fa budget a se bio eto asomu a ebetimi aye kama e de akọ aban no so eba se budget ne bo mo so trans no mo fifim ye ba bia na me nti o mo ase a ene a place hwe anase say budget ne beba na afi omo trans no mo hwa de no mu nye o ubon se me kai last time okuje to abla kwa honorable no ni na me na sika mo dia ba na say me wa mu wo sa to me no say o se mo trans na mo hwem e wo hwa mo hye nipa no sports minister no mo hye no on to ade ni din famaye na mo mbusa no hwaya efe no e de ade no buy no ono so e jatum say oba be debate won say em first scan man all the powers to do that but mo nya mo ba bontena na mo na mo ye na mo ba be kasa kire which ye need the benefit no see ebe hu. That is why na me challenge no was say budget be a ba parliamentary
select
sports,
committee
yes,
sports
select committee on sports no they should sit down thoroughly so omu nima ba bia cho omu adwene no omu hwehwe mu yie if say be beyond omu committee na omu hwehwe mu dan so omu ba be me used to rant na of course yes ba be rant asade a kire no what dey to me na
what qualifies here baba be boy omo the budget beba omo pension for budget no one beba omo say minority no mo kan no makasa ba so mbetena se no omo nyina akasa omo nye na we nam ha na we nam ha
no mo mo ye no bibia na mo dey politics eno ne ade a emboa enti me de sa na mu say transparency na ye busan de football na we say bam and yes F no so accept ya work coming to omo work coming no omo hu ni say nya de bi ehu because if say ko say Black Stars budget bi near Black Stars which is the national team no senior side say under 20 say Black Queens say Black Meteors say Chan here there and you say nya yi bi because you be draw the abram you the ba mo na mo bo approve mo pa mo approve the transparency on that aspect
in there
enya de ehu bia they easily because oba accept ajatum but say honom so nko ade a adwuma ne kese no e wo the ministry no enya the F no
me da say FKK ni Atenenkano keep up the good work. I'm listening to you live from Asebu Kweku Apia Ediano no watching live and Clem and Castle Sports no size congratulations to Barcelona for their massive victory yesterday. And greetings to Yasma Kwejo Space, yes, and my lovely father, no joke. My main for course net here for Mrasubi. F and this one no there. Only BB or DCBA. I buying percent was social books more national team budget more. Why are ready? Obe be any point there too. I buying double so baby abeshe. Na baby uncle name 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408-354. Frena was so eche wadwen efa bra. Nyame aduma by next week na Black Star squad e ba na budget no. Also mo name budget na ema ye hu ansa na games no. Yakwa akobo. We have about 5 or 4 matches to go. Into the 4 matches no. Say na Ghana ye dey bo man panyi so me hu sika Ghana ye dey bo 4 no. Eto asumu a Ghana fo nyina on pese na ye TB. Me fa me first caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby Adam.
Aquarium organizer.
And I pay you couldn't have happened to them.
Yeah, who you pa aquarium?
One money goes out of Central Region of Ghana. Miss Ruby, if you know me, you can out there. A man paying you a bag bush, I never go.
No.
The man was saying, a man paying all over no China, but the most no way be Queen is there, all over Madden. You two be over Bana, the baby Queen there. She out the media, our practice of farmer. In the team, so yellow black Ghana, that's within the Bibiano, all the teams in our Madam, because Bibiano didn't make a Ghana Basta. This is our bank between Tohana, my own Manon, Mokoye no fancy, Mokoye so no album, Aquarium Agent,
Medase Aquarium 0244 408 046 0244 408 354. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Me pa chodin baby we free.
Coach Milo, Miss Ruby.
Oh, Coach Buze. Yeti one of a coach.
Miss Ruby, Urban Business Corporation, you were 3 major umbrellas. Okay. You were Business Limited by Guarantee, you were Company Limit, what do you call it? Non-limited liability company and then a limited liability company. But when you now, they also fall under 2 major broads. They are called public and private.
Yes.
Okay, or a private. A private, for no one rules needed, they are not supposed to publish their account at the public market and at the like, what publish your account, no, or public. If you're interested, that you just go to the annual general meeting, whatever they will do, you will get it from there.
Yes.
Now, what government is looking out for is on an aspect, they have to account vividly for the public to see, because at least if you know, that is the
national teams,
national teams rated for the whole nation. So it makes sometimes a very public
No, sometimes we be private for the Kotoko heart, no, private. Na Ghana Blasters na athletes are not also obey public. If they are looking for the only public side,
sure.
They won't and so on the portable,
All right. Miss Someda say 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354. Friend now so far adventure ebra jumadi and subi and a no say about no national team budget ni mudia. O ma ye ready said your aban the person who be no o mebie mu e de a che no mo fa hwinsi aban no o mo fa hwinsi because ma akra no o mu ni bibi o mo di sie e ba no national team e yesikasem ho. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Olunie.
Olu.
Ne ba cheti
yo ni am person me can say fe me am hu minister bi a one FIFO no ye yi pa mi hwani TV so be 4 years ago. O say I have everything here on my table. Because a blaster ye ko bo friendly match bi ye ne Mexico ni US bo friendly match ye hu budget ni na e buy nia ye friend say FIFO be catch the minister e na me can ye chepa o say obeye de no be bibi ti say kiosk no be din no be city say bibi ti say abransan on choose mu back and you sacking so be sports minister they won't be sacking that's it.
Okay, Miss Medase, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Obi.
Ten Hag in here.
Miss Obi, Ten Hag.
Ten Hag gets you on a pay.
Miss Obi, accountability don't hear papa. But this today say GFA. Say our friend the minister no my GFA no sticker. Or the way account. Now we rent the account because you can always more on or taxpayers' money. Now is more. That one, we the taxpayers deserve to know because our yes can always more. That's all. Between the clubs is that. Oh no, I mean things that can or they or obey between one on your club, GFA on your clubs.
Sure.
But this time I show you when she can offer ministry or GFA no. On the year what they or no, we sign that hand yes car. Kind of taxpayers so we have to know. This when you mean.
Miss Meda say no national team issues na national team na sika aban dem share national team no so mumbo ho contact through the ministry no. Omo ne FA enka mom na omo ensure accountability na Ghana fo nyina yehu ministry no e de oba na afam de FA no so no so aye na afam de a ono so betumi de abo. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, our permission.
Anan kotokra bani.
But you are not going to go to police station again.
If I try it you.
And I pay a coupon share on it. You are powerful. It's man. Any one watch a making or recording now. One woman, Facebook or phone, TikTok or phone, and I miss you one. That's really. Honestly, are very important. When you are papa. Nigma. Now, it's not exam queer. And I would tune out quail one. Are very important to the other young actual amounts. I was okay. Now, we two know one. Let me go on.
Okay, men some that say we have not fair the segment no at media since it's basically on the national team no so that Osmani can change mu first now no. For clubs ne dey omo books ne mo dey omo miem MOB anhwe omo an omo ne omo F ni be ye omo ankasa dey. Ti so omo here obi mu ade ne e ho ne dey wo say o mani pakro ne hum na kind but for the man panyin e kan nyina no ye budget a ye name ansa ne akọ AFCON yakọ tournament ye name ye se ekodi ba ye beka e na man panyin se on pese bi besi biem omo nto sika ne din ansa ne akọ wo me cheche ma Ghana fo hu ne enti a Blasters ekoje winning bonus ne enti a Blasters ekoje appearance fee ne enti a management committee members enso kwaje 10,000 ni bie no and as 100,000 ni bie no e was saying nyina Ghana fo nyina ye hunu mu ansa na ye betu na mo bie to na F ni so no the only problem bia only players net na FKK na mabuso mo say mo baje winning bonus say no maka no matwro any management committee mo so be hia bia na any so be hia 10,000 ni atwro ye kwa ye be fa ka ye mfa ka ni atwro baby e bedidi bada ni atwro no mda command ministry say ministry ji mu hwai ni ye ni o na osu sika no wa start say wusu utuatua into omo de omo ni bibi omo di sie se keke do omo ni hwe omo di sie ai ebi adom mo kakra na ebi asika bi a ye bi e mba ba nchenchen bi a na ye nhunu no omo de ye no sponsors bi ni ade nketenkete na no ye hunu na ebi a wo so ma ye hu but apart from that they when ade be mampanyi e hwa wo se ye dene ana
ani say ye dene send ya Canada nya den it's why maybe atwam na me so me kasa bed so be kasa ban meboa sa ban te hwa wa sorry say me ba beboa wa bra wunya really ni ready say obibie enwome mo acha eso e sie nim say mfatie kro ati hai Madrid last year ni ane so last season omo fa so menya 1 billion euros Madrid o
Saturday
omo bie mama yen kra ye wa ye
Liverpool
yes Chelsea dia bo bia dia ba ye hu ndiza momo tia na se mo se o ene ya asem by a national team leader ye be demand so ati ase by ye demand so no ye mimi sa gidi se omo mbe boyen pa masa accountability na ye adwuma ne sa transparency no I opened widely open near hu ati ase ye pa no so Ora Kofi Adams o adwuma ye kese pa sini na so o so demand a lot from the FA no omu mom na so mu biebie mu ye enso edit me the channel yes o demand
ma o hwe esiama bra obra na ansa de na de bra na se want to me amusam yi a wo na be kwakwa defend the budget and if you are unable to defend the budget so Ghana for will be on you
absolutely
enti e wo se obusam yi ansa na wo de ababo ntene okay Asman enti no kwakwa nyina na say nei FN ni bibia to hide why they will open the books of the national teams you know. Say Black Queens to kwan ko friendly game they will open the books they don't have anything to hide
you know something to hide I bet to differ e won that no so but no record na on just one side pe me to mentally na blame me if any pe but then abano so come
of course
abano through the minister and the chief director ye ba hu pan for ba was na menyim mpo da mazina was men sign o ka sign was na chichinga oh if ko ye hu you come out you have a miscellaneous to we kwatwa ska but dey bi na wada ahye honum ko we miscellaneous nim e bo na nyama bi anam fosu nyi ho ekuyekwa a wase pampers na pampers of ball ho den but no onyim ho hwe
onim ho hwe
man kana ruby
na pampers shem
pampers menyim
pampers na shem
listen there if you boy miscellaneous
obi ko hwe chichinga
o se bia any other thing nene that ne bia na wonyim na adze na wo sa akwa punto ko bi se mpokre na o ye koto da mazi obi bi ka wo ho
asem
mo ko konum kubei
anim gu asem kwa
na anim gu asem ba ka minister ntine yere ka dey so what budget ne bra wo na probe feda bisa questions yes wo ba ye bufu but na bisa questions na at the end of the day obi ababo about the day e ba wo pendo no eye wo adwuma ye ntino ndey Nilante van der Point Ghana nyi bia sorry na urbanism not because upon no way enfew but because he did what is right
sure
odo be was na je blank budget wan kasa drawazi na yem tournament okobi echi na ye bonizin because ye hu that he was the person he wanted to fight for the ordinary Ghanaian into Ruby me just that say be that more transparency now onye just the AFI
okay
but ministry one also ka hu bi
alright
onye won adwuma ye no
me da say Osman the Venga NFKK no ate wo monka no mo bo de anso frɛ on this segment share my adwene so no ye da ma say papa ye ba na afia be di nkomo ewo amanone results tragu over the weekend no Barcelona ekoye keke but still I have a feeling said La Liga ni de Atletico Madrid wamodia ye medin komo
Kastle FM the sports king the real sports is here Neuer's caught in no man's land it's Mane Kastle FM
boss with the player be actually go be person be but that respect is there. And obviously you give it to him. For me, any problem be and I'm just sure say any Madrid this be any problem.
Okay, Osman
be Italian Serie A no weekend games be Bernardo Kodo. But game crack talking points on what does on here AC Milan game no. Ended that what's in a fear started with Sepe Mieza. My last year from by Sean by 2-1. And Ruby before the game no say share when there the ultras of AC Milan for no was one coach in Wabon. Coach in Nyadi into no say board number 2 na wa hwe a wonja papa no kwana ontum no nko
when no buy our boy Juve o wini ye of course Super Coppa Italiano ko say Inter Milan ko je
yes
hey
Ruby football you cannot blame them because a new coach aba system ma yes it's agreed we first 2 games no and akwa G trophy as one obi abo wa bad honom but right from that time we about 15 matches we win no 7 ena nka nya ida do defeat no do so chine draw pa we tum na wa abo no so abahwa one last games na we tum wa abo na 4 games in a row oyaza ne nyina no wa abo draw 1 and that was a game against Feyenoord that waiting if your boy but after that no in the Serie A no Torino shown by 2-1 ena Bologna so shown by 2-1 ena wo tefie na so pon Lucy was in my Lazio for no so clearly say ehwe AC Milan for one season wa pan out na Ruby this season abakara nyama ankoye wan famon Super Coppa Italiana no or your games now occurred last year no Super Cup no and okwa boy honum. Into this season ankasa the Serie A they are not part of the race. Into Basha as it stands now no AC Milan for the 9th position with 41 points. Sabaka Roma this season no one from not that was started league. They were nowhere to be found. But in the a new coach came in Claudio Ranieri. Urban Shedmo Wababende was the 8th position with 43 points. Wabasin AC Milan for who Coppa Italia AC Milan for way from honum. Champions League one so way from honum. So it means this season it is virtually over for them. And when two man qualify and call European sports in Uma and watch next season no or as obotum no bahawadwin, especially say AC Milan for now. In the winter transfer way, they went onto the market. Brought in some good players. Into the baby na me feel there the team was well balanced there. Kabotum nanka wako nenyi mo honum. But in the result was just not favorable for them. It's rather unfortunate. Sometimes some of the key players will be once what hawadwin. Because one there was a red card in the game. Then again to no shakwana we see what for that Roberto Kanu in the 84th minute of honum. Chukwe no Roberto Kanu. Born was a 4 minutes and was good, but Obeko could do 8 minutes. Virtually open the game no and a penalty no kweko be honum. And it was caused by goalkeeper Mike Mignan. Baby ana born nam rubi na me feel there. I'm sliding or dive no was no so wonya botaka kra. Just maybe in Kobotu Nankawa 1 point impa, it would have been something about there. Oba Mozi with two no wako name. But it's similar for the Wako Tofu Biwa. Virtually the 9 members of the game no, and will consider them penalty now. Pedro Rodriguez or Tumna or Shawya that goal now we're winning by 2-1. Into coaching the pressure Danodo and Miss Manjama Silkon wash it down one year careful. Ebia na we can almost to coach no. And Ruby so was na Obahawa drink because Oba your own cherry. Now Bana says some few weeks ya no we to the wage corner prior to the game no pono. No coaching make comment today. Time we Porto no. We share Italian teams Inter Milan pen went to one. Wow, we win 13 trophies. Champions League almost every season we are no kobo honom to one for respect on front to do. And Ruby so coach na say started the mona. It means that we stay with the club no say I ya or nkwenyim to I hope there obotum na wa attend their season no. Na one boys we tum na wa konkanite no. Yambo Lazio for na bad but for AC Milan no a very bad result and what too much out in recent weeks no. Roma for Warriors and for me Yambo coach na bad Claudio Ranieri cause they be American sometimes they pay good coaches are these are the kind of jobs that say FNS say na say two men team to a proper place obi akere a coach enyimeduma and these are the things that Jose Mourinho is known for on pet clubs now what been no akwa enweduma okwa Tottenham Hotspur we saw what he did with the club yes one the Premier League but at least otum of force one could do the Carabao Cup finals no oba Roma you who come for that club no otum was 1 year juma and this time when was started season no there was a certain coach and was in Monso anymore they brought in Claudio Ranieri oba and Ruby ejuma we tum waye no oyazo otum na okonkan wo honum say extra the last number of games Roma for tum na wabona positive results na wotum na wonya and for me if them no wotum about chedo boko na nyima Urban Champions League spot in Pona, I feel that they can easily compete to Honum. And the game was one come of an hour Wombo Biano. This is a very good side of Honum. This is a team as anyone bonus and you would me ya wotum na washo. Into Napoli we saw what happened to them. Draw and wotum by Honum. Fiorentina na watch one why you want Honum. But Roma from the consider the first goal in the 44th minute no. Second half no and I watch side and also one quality no. Or ya zo tum na or was sir. I bent off no Esala makers and then attempt of big no and I want to know about 2 goals no. Even though that waiting that is come off was the red card or Honum. But Roma from side that this time I want one form no. Or ya zo tum na was once you tum na yambo na bad or Honum. But Saturday no. Now disappointing results from the 2 teams in your to obey. Atlanta from Ruby. Sisi anu minima aza oho won.
Gasperini.
Yes, Gasperini minima aza oho won this season. What start ye? But this time all that wants what in the fear want to one share. But what ka we are? We go kunya results. Adimolo Lookman weekend we na me feel there. Na ko chanko team na ko ye better in the game because na ne performances no. Now on shutdown so especially in key moments and areas what to mojina. Adimolo Lookman of all people who been control to bury a lot of the chances no. But then number about Carban or Kobe, it's no, or Kobo draw against Venezia 0-0 and to no Kodo Hono. But then say I call ye a Stadio Armando Maradona, Saturday Kaya, kind of bow by a draw. And in fact, it happened in that game of Honum. But player Mania General Panya Demarco.
Hey, on this,
yeah, meaning why I got the big clubs in Europe, one for Nzi, Aquanichi. Oh, there's always a big clubs, you know, it's a big clubs, you know. But the Ruby midfielder boy, you know, he's a complete player.
Of course.
A full back and the left wing backer. Guy gives you more than whatever you deserve in the game. Urban set pieces is very good on him. The dribbling skills on him. Offensive wise or defenders, he's always there. Energetic levels, you know, OB. But I hope they be in the summer, no. Clubs was one of your busy boy in nature. Maybe at Chelsea. Chelsea when you're boy a good player.
Oh, very, very good.
Free kick no share.
Sure.
I mean precision, execution, correct one or no. But fast forward when your first goal no, Napoli took over and Mesa was dominating, creating a host of chances. Lukaku, the former side, he needed to prove a point. But then when that was shut down for one, but he took once again no billing. And no to no baba to a corner or yeah Napoli for. And for me it is very good for them because actually one sign is now we now. It looks as if they are all paying off. One contribution to the team no yazo team na okonken. I feel that in that game no now can need team to pick the 3 points now it should have been Napoli. But then Inter for no manage at least 1 point you know. Once we too much or no match. I question the league log now. So far no 1 point and I don't want to once what product to know why it be different. Into Serie A no more there. On your La Liga no continue. Once you put competition on the one no me to make a show pound one to one so yambo na bado. The FA Cup is Ruby. Results on over weekend we no. Mama Kara yam Manchester United is no.
Oh
yes. Now me feel there.
Old Trafford.
They should manage the game. They should have managed the game. But the national coach Ruben Amorim one man that play card no. He should just enjoy himself. And coach now said that this season we na cause on for team nem fan yashi. Maybe our next season no and obey BB. Because we go all year no try and test na nyama mo kodo ni nyina no. Marka wa had a set value. United for one problem, especially set pieces from corners want to won defend. And up to now coach need to improve it team no. No personal okay. So almost about 14 matches maybe this season. Corner be our show.
Corner be
our show. Consistently. So your problem you should improve the team. Yes, in any personnel now, be able to.
No, Maguire Jinachon still out to me.
They should do better. Oh, FKK, they should do better still now. I agree, personnel. On one point, die you swear more 3 weeks. Lily Euro, my friend say, Harry Maguire, and left side and no ball. Ball is it
the late boy on a board Diogo Dalot more on man
na kasana because the same thing akasa for Ruby say new coach pe bibia eba na ball formation on for no maintain the status quo no get the best out of the players and you maintain the young ball league no say we are then maybe next year sign who plays a penna you do what you want to do
only be baby
but wait is your channel it's into the penalties no team na was in if na Joshua exit
yeah yes, I'm
boy.
Me say I'm feeling the sound.
What is when you move? I there. I there.
Yes,
or Pascal Sinichi Bibia. Dribble is about chums here. But end result, you know, and not quite how I do.
And then Obino. Chances Obi, yeah, Obi. Obi. Obi nake.
I compare Obi no nye Hodgelander.
Oh yeah. Game no. Akwasa na boy na de na hand sisi. No ya de nso.
I the Europe not appeal.
No yeah there change the
but domestic competition or his strategy.
All right, Man United were problem.
United way from
make cup no. Okay, so the Europa League no.
Okay, Europa League no. Na wa hwere wotu mabaji.
Okay.
Nti safo hen en wona no for me safo.
I mean share no da ba ya Saturday na so wona wo keka de say na me keka de na me kan nyina no kra me say wo ka ye no kra.
Safo hen. Eti United they film in the FA Cup no. And then waka Manchester City. And also Saturday no 3-1 was emphatic result mom. But considering the first goal, I am sheshe by kakra because snap line mot fune Liverpool for efi. Intina me feel anka obot tiado na nke djuma no waye. But City fune try there. This season the only competition na obotu mo baje no is the FA Cup.
Sure.
You see the big teams of Arsenal FM, Manchester FM,
Chelsea,
Liverpool FM, Tottenham FM. Why only Manchester City, only Aston Villa, and Brighton, and Bournemouth. So what was scaly from Bournemouth game now. Ruby, Pep Guardiola. In fact, Mama man caveat this is in Premier League now Champions League no esimentem oyenyum go asezemo Carabao Cup na nkan ubi your only trophy is the FA Cup and teams akasa wo nyina no be free inter private bio
Bournemouth be share no
Ruby I dance
wo hana Bournemouth a share
no Bournemouth na so
Vitality Stadium amokwa away
yes Barca was share City for no in the first league in the Premier League
they can
but I pray and hope the City by FA Cup
Crystal Palace. So Matata. Keep it young papa say it was serious.
Na English referees no say they be ameka there. Aya me nyi mo kodo won tim. Share tackle your coin no. Na referee no bend situation no.
Another Facebook no.
Referee bend situation. But like a desiccal attitude. So I let my red card no sorry I don't know. Now on whom worry or hono. But then keeper no simple sometimes we be football. Inti sanko kowe bia se bo hwe no
kwa.
Or football mean the emotions in the womb. One shut down moment is but then tackle is na.
Oh tian say. Okay, Osman senti anu no ye dey see on ma
FA Cup Manchester City akwana anyi wonanyim.
Oh, me who team for front to the FA. Yamra na afa ento aso kakra e wo afisem ni mu na afa yenko yanim Kastle 90.3 FM suni Robert Mensah Sports and Edeba. I say good morning please. Barcelona's result yesterday. Barca winning 4-0 wo honum. Now I say play the Liverpool anthem for the Liverpoolians. Okay, yeah, it was 7 more.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
It's 23 minutes past 8 on Kastle 90.3 FM. Robert Mensah Sports. And yede someone. Yeah, befie na fe. Division 1 League games. Any other results. They die you yeah more. The dead juma wa ye no me se blaster squad no de di wom o de what kasa me boa de di wom ye papa ye ba
ma omani hu hiam na Ghana man oyame na wo yenze se Ghana be here ogina ame na wo yendo ne da meeting na Kastle FM ze dwumeza wa tunizin mo man hodo rebra ejoda copy fide biara wa bra wa bono na bi ze copy mu me indi oya political show wa hihye sir bobwa no gweman Central Region na Ghana wa kodu jojo Kastle FM 90.3 blending tradition with style.
To worship you I live.
Kastle FM is here to lead you to the Most High God. That is why from Monday to Sunday we come your way with spirit-filled worship songs from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. Worship hour is the program. So join us and be blessed. Kastle FM 90.3 blending tradition with style. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM Suni Robert Mensah Sports and I de someone no. Ya bana fe to me ababedi efisem no. Ebu enkomo ede amount ya nene. Bra Facebook sisi na ebe share and the ekoso no na mebo voice ni bi ama na afi watumi ahu sade etie. For video no di kind to so isa ya no in the sound ni the film na afi kama. Ya hwe Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence pram nie. Emra efe no be fa pram ene adumaso o maye no mo bana normalization na wo hono mo. Normalization ye na afa mu de edit to wono mo na so no tumi sampa na pram no aye basapa ne ma tete pansam ne ma ye tantan na so ne yam no kasa de efe no aye na afa mu de amene pram asan so afa ne tuma pa de afra wo mo edi hodwuma ye papa pa masiesie on nkofo akoda ho no ade a chese na no wafu aye girl sinyina ne hono mo a ena wo mo ebeda ya bibia aya kama enso ede ama wo mo ne be ko na afa kwa kotie sede eneyi maame eye panyi ono ewo eye pram a wo hwe ema ho hye no ekoso ne de tu dwa wo hye wodo bi a efenu aye o makate sodo mpo so fande o maye ne de entumi nkampe blasters na emom no o mo akate soda o mo de baba be hwe ama wo mo si eye hwese e befitting facility a blasters ba wo mo betumi ababedem.
So over the period, Ghana Man is changing and development is going on rapidly. At the time, you can tell that Ghana Man has suffered a lot of underinvestment. There were so many things that has deteriorated here over the years. Everything else was almost unusable. There were broken toilets, the bathrooms were leaking, the rooms were moldy, water heaters were giving shocks, it was broken down, ceilings were falling. Some of the rooms had such terrible stench. The mold has come into the room such that if you have any allergies, you're going to react. And then there is a whole floor on this block D that was just keeping old, unusable items for us to work on. Currently, we have title to the land. So the current administration of the GFA was able to secure funding from FIFA to help to renovate the place, to make it more conducive for, first of all, the players and Ghana football teams. It's a very dynamic room, and so we are able to change it to fit the client's purposes. This is the penalty hall because it is for short stay, and it's a lounge that we use during tournaments for VIP treatments and for halftime activities. So you can always have some time to relax and have your short meetings if you so choose.
Kastle FM for bomb.
We currently have 8 dormitories that we designed out of the Kwesi Nyantechi School Complex, which hasn't been used from 2013. Now we have converted it into dormitories and we use it for all the tournaments that we host.
And we are said ne pram niema etia to say pram ayafe asiesia ko bad Wama make it that fact no I straight to say enya ade facility bi ho no betuma host the Black Stars for now. Wama kate sword e baba be sisi niema ho do betuma boa na fe Black Stars etumi esi akan, but for the other national teams no, but even Black Queens I'm not sure, but for the other national teams in the pram just say come on betumi akọ na fe wamo akwakọ si akan ho na fe ho kwa ne host wafu aye girls nti no bibia ye kama na efe no so no dwumadi e wadi pram na no a wamo de sa video etumi edi aba yenkwa Joseph Polamo a aye Ghana yen athlete eba no mikatu a otu ya nkasa no se afi super zonals we Kumase ne na sa Ashanti region ne central region de na ba so na no kwasem ni wo bo nsem for ba so how etumi cover ade no it throw more light on it no ade a obo omaba so papa se nei ye adwuma no ama afin so no athletics no etumi akọ na nim pa Joseph Polamo a ede atodwa. All right, the back Joseph Polamo a ne nkomo de tudwa no.
I don't know if I can find a video of myself running around when I was in Prempeh College. I don't know if there's a video, but there's somebody probably took a video on their phone, but I can't find none on YouTube. I don't think anybody was there to cover it. So that's a big thing that now we are able to like see stuff like that on YouTube, on TV3. You know, you guys did your thing covering some athletes, and that was really nice to see. Because in the near future, somebody might want to see their video as evidence that, oh, okay, you guys are saying he's good, but we want to see a video. And then the best thing is go on YouTube or contact some of the media houses and they could show you a clip.
And you know, Sunday coverage no call no idea Joseph Kwalamo any ajin ye papa na Isaac Bolt show dia tudwa sa Emrika aye Joseph Ando Kofi akọ no de wono akasa no ho kura dwure no na one ne coach ekasa ono eye guy no US one ne coach ekasa o ye Ghana Alex ni bi omko tu Emrika de ma Olympic Games no ase no also ni coach ekasa na fensu no wode eye videos ni bi ni ade ma some of the schools eye US ho say ono no Osman owie SS no otna afie 3 years no nya mwa bia ma ne ntumi nko eye university also mpese beto Abrante Joseph Ando Kofi ntino wa sha ase ni panyifo kasa say immediately after guy ni be wie school no omo emfa ne nko amanone na afen tempo mo ko pe school bi ma no na onkonko si akan na afen onsan ensua de Isaac Bolt yo what is ansem no enso etumi ede aba yenko kakra na afen fa eye fi local news aka no entumi ento aso ema etiefo de ade tie ne as of football friendly game a womni Legon Cities na boy ye 2-1 and omo de ma Hearts the Hearts ye call eye breaking no about 3 friendly games in na House of Folk Omelu Simienu about draw back or draw no money Ghana na 20 na boy no kwa 0-0 Hearts anyman konkan emfama womo kobo FA Cup so Hearts asenya kwa kufiri mu a eno so anko ye amfa ama womo yanto aso dia de tie nie Andre Dede Ayu Rami Morgan weekend you to miss oposo atna ya said the mare Harvard senra eko ye pa de man no Ghana for do na sia kan semenyo wono so sanya man of the match e wo FA Cup ni mu Tariq Lamptey bo madebonya red card e wo game ni mu but the day you know enene obido na e bo na basie power performance adede e de ma day out enye fedi agro kwa dede so no de oh social media no ya wotete ne ma ekoso de bia ne e ka dede na the day say no wotini nyina ba no nya de a wode na adwen enso e de ko e social media eye enkomo so bebresa enu ntini wono de we focused e wona adwuma a wo ye no ho a ne ene nam social media de nkofo ka nyina no ono de da you know one fa na adwen enso no entumi enko sa ensensem meko na afema ko ese benya de da you eye ne voice na afia tumi aboni atie se de da you e kan ensem no e de fa eye social media so enkoma hodo ankofo ka e de e fa ne ho no hawa ono nso etumi e face all those eye social media eye conversation no yentie se de da you Ghana yen player no enso no etumi e de etudwa.
Well, it's a new generation.
Okay, you better not fear to me at here the day you then sem no na yet to me and so okay but I said what dealing with social media air presence not for how no.
Like I said, I've been through, you know, the hypes of social media to the maximum and also to the, you know, to the lowest. So it's all about you focusing on your job, focusing on what you have to do. Sometimes try to understand where the criticism come from. That can sometimes help you when it's just nonsense talk, you know, for whatever reason. You just have to push it away. But I think everything has its good and its bad side. But with my experience, I just feel that you need to stay focused, listen to what the coaches and the analysts and the staff has to tell you. That's where the real information, you know, comes from.
Okay, Osman, that's it. I see a bit more nonsense talk. Then yeah, what actually baby now focus so I say I also who baby omo criticize no the source no from no hu a ube hunu said the atenti no enya de a ebu on more than adwen ekoso yenko Division 1 League games this na FIFA results ne ma na tew yen rewrem kakra won sem ne mu na yenko yenim Zone 1A Tamale City Etifie RT Kotwa mu 2-0 wa Power SC2 Northern City FC1 Wal Calix 1 was 0 ya Pay FC2 Victory Club Warriors 0 yento aso enko Zone 1B Techima Liberty Youth 2 Bofo Akwata no 1 Wamanafo Mighty Royals 1, the BB United 1, KAC Soccer Academy, Wamashe 1, Doma Unity FC and Timi Antibi, and a Techman 11 Wonders, and a Techman Heroes game, no, so no, Obi Antimi and Shebiama and Zone 2, Ken Fiza Tifie, UCC Youngsters, Kotramu 2-0, Second Rose Park 3, Sahu All Stars 0, Bekwa Heroes, NA Second 11 Wise 2-2, Dwarfs 1, Elmina Shark 0, Sky FC 1, Niwa Dubiasi 0, Asekem Ne Park Academy 0-0, Nzema Kotoko 1, Soccer Intellectual 0, and Swedro All Blacks 1, Future Stars 0. Zone 3, Atram Divisa 1, True Democracy 0, Golden Cakes 2, Rainmasters 1, FC Nania 2, Great Olympics, Nkoye Krama Great Olympics, Omotimu Bako, Kodoku Royals, Zenit Ally 0-0, Kofodia Sempefe 2, Akati All Stars 0, Kings Palace 1, Port City 2, Hohoi CFE FK Koma qualified to the Premier League, Hohoi 2, Nagod FC 0, NFA, Nase name. Okay, Home Stars 2, Nagod 0, NFA, Hohoi United 2, Okwa United, Aya 1. And then see the copy mu and so ewo Aya Division 1 League ni mu a yede ehon sem no etumi ede atudra ewo ho yamra na afi yam react to eye storage na afi yentumi enkoye nim na mom no table no zone 1A RTU the kind of 41 points oma qualify KK Tamaliti was 31 difference near 10 into RTU for say almost sign ebebe be but honorable playoff into zone 1B no the BB United 31 Techman 11 Wonders 31 into Omumi no ba ko qualify akoshia RTU pe Yenzo All Blacks 45 Rose Park 41 Dwarfs 34 Ayaka Ayaka Dwarfs and qualify Ayaka UCC Youngsters etos 11th 21 points and Sharks at that 13th position with 18 points. Zone 3 Hoho United 41 Port City 37 points. Olympics 35 points. Yenin Komoy Osman. Yama local news neso.
GFA. Yes, these are the good things Obiarabo Abadu. And then they be America Ukroma dia you especially yen and some trofuno. Whatever we see be and Ruby Ebeka. Papa Ebobo Abadu. Ebo commando. So nyaswa constructively you better in adwene. And these are one of the positives Keto Krekuna administration or by why and then will be one me sure to 2 years in the flowers yes man at the time of be take you over no you na kada pram oh why be but obey be aka ho yes be baka one man yes be baka say staff be baby it's no what is your bona ba
pram adwuma dia
yes pram one because all the baby no na one aka simple what's in there wakwa one congress mpa won't won kada ho no mpo what's your one point habitable for nyimpa but this time around we improvement
congress omokoda ho
yes improvement awaba
ya bo games wo
nka crowd to more kodo ho no in fact last time for bot tournament ho no
oh say bia dis come am fine sheda anya fit waje no de ayeka kra de mo na ba so
papa ya wo is it Kojoyanka
Kojoyanka
Western region
Kojoyanka
Western region onyo no kwaje $500,000 to see classroom or we are seeing that Damascus way no so no ban some bro come
sure
and definitely we are making progress but maybe feel there Ruby so ya share me hu with Mali
other national teams
no Jeff no
other FAs
no yes ma wa year your hono maybe Morocco be high standard but say ya share Mali for na azina yes we like Oliver Twist we still ask for more.
Why should even Morocco crowd be high and poor Ghana is simu ye ne
yes
simu ye ne
oh yefa bi nka ho because it's a swimming pools na ze
World Cup
another way na Arubi menu agenda ma me no say if say television too extensively us night is even open for the public
of course
inti wakwa akoye internal generation what to mozi nyesika this is the way to go inti ya kan wa hade our facility na sa club bu abrochi opera by any preseason wa Ghana hade ya they can easily come there they have everything now we tum now we ginem but standard na yezi won komo at least we are showing a bit of progress which obviously on your bad but a playable stage bia the Black Stars no one level away do no when they come they will camp over there
omakate sword na we e some baby ometimasi
it is good yambo if you want bad and I hope they will progress near to na ya to the world class standard yɛhwɛ at least ɛnya bɛyɛ 3-star hotel bi mpo a amazing kamanyi botum na wajama one day botum na yakɔ n'enyim. Ruby, I'm happy for athletics now. Ɛhwɛ yɛbɛnya the senior athlete and they will host yɛn flagging very high.
Sure.
Now we show interest war yɛn schools activities in the muna. Then for me it means the yɛrebɔ yɛn home buzzing. So if one hour up there no, so when you free asefo no, na some yɛ wɔ ase ha there no, they are still interested in those events and activities now. Me feel ɔbɛboa. Joseph, obiara bonaba, is it Joseph? Fancy guy. Joseph, yes. I don't about it, no. One old boy is not there. Also, with my bonus scholarships, Nazi. Now, you have to be much good and once wash there. Ruby on Troy and Uncle T. Before the Yako event, you where a lot of athletes are. What potential to know? Young bombers in the one you know. So, on ye outside of Ghana, groom you no member or end up with Hadi. Instead of a catcher, I'm coming here. And schools now various events, what to make it certain numbers, what to qualify, you know. And come on, quite or represent the region, you know. But on a national school event, bill. Sure. Now, the whole Ghana schools in the Yanti from Ashanti region, Tamale Fosoreba, Vota Fosoreba.
Or say for the past 5 years in Omun to me, national, no.
Or is it
Saturday now, or they told a minister himself on one or my national.
Yes. No, because me feel like I want about just to.
I'm not sure because you're coming my GMPC, Baba Baye GMPC. I feel omu program on Baye GMPC program
prioritization. Maybe prioritization, but this time we want to me.
National Science and Kaya.
I to me yeah. Organize last time about UCC day.
How many days? Only 2 days. Only 2 days. Bet me national 2 days. Bet me.
Na me charge for facility. Why dey you be? You will be. Set up crowd na yentum yankwa. Cape Coast o hono.
Aye.
Yan Kumasi o hono. Baba Kotamale mpa. One po to one po we host bi. Youth resource centers are we CCC. If you more than facilities in Nabi. Ruby so able to me a rotational. Into say to Lego camp or honum yes. You to me about independence yes rotation. That's all but sports mo na yen yes can to me fanya. Me I believe that my so yeah able to pay more talent in especially because they don't know Ebisa Joseph. But compared to Ashanti, the winner of 100 meters now you short time.
Joseph time no.
Imagine what you will it will bring the best out of this boys. Sure. But then all that they be no. Let's prioritize. No, you too. No, that event. No, so come to my boy.
All right.
Now why for honor? Mysterious ebuson that me should be young boy na bado. Unfortunately for me, to my park weekend way. But I me take a report in no. I think it was a good game.
Of course.
And I go now. Emmanuel was share. So yes, and boy, no. Me assure that he's one of those players to watch this season. Actually, the numbers for dwarfs now. On Shada and Yabad or honor. And for me, why actually be there? These are the competitions you to me say what and ko wotum na ko akone and they be amaka dem bomansano because and Kadras performances we miss Ruby so on your draw being about how one adwena on your point being a drop ofia and can maybe competition they are going to be there because in this year all blacks for one number since and almost 45 or 45 drafts for 34 check the point gap differences Ruby but this is the game what tomorrow but for Sharks I think they should be doing better. I did be one spirit in form kakra. But was Sharks and Kenya hono at least in top 5 in can also watch maybe can wasn't borrow can hono. But last time I think if you lose so much of hono the next one be no now come the Cape Coast is Ebianka 1 years of crowd at least what to more fight there a point in pa ka obotum na nka wa for bad drafts chair there when here or the maximum point no ntino yambo wana abado kono Mr. Hooper mo once why ya say na no po efe kan mo bona abado Saturday make a prediction bi wa hade there say game no so kodo baba yara
of course you see
a positive result and in fact internal power prophet FKK
Alhaji Gruza okay Asman me that say FKK yanko anyway yanko kakra ne fa
so Coach Willie ababona baso on any team no omo ya there because wudi games na chipa na hu a onim se ba bi wo hono ma okwa obenya sa luxury na board the sort of game a obebo yes venues ho asem ne ka and ye bobo so yen san ko hobiem ebano hearts of folk friendlies no mo bon as say enye encourage
to me show
enye encourage
o de kan FA Cup ne ho a 4 matches has in win bi
so many Heart of Lions so
abo mo shewa mo ono mo cover satellite
yes
and so 0-0 and
fa Heart of Lions so mo share
2-1 o mo lucy 2-1
yes enti minim there but ebi abeka say on any day ebi Legon City's hearts in the league game sana beba na ebi abe different but usually Legon City's before see be breaking no more pick up
sure yeah
that is where I issue no hearts
we can in Ghana Premier League ne resume you
yeah now a ban exercise they are very good
of course
very good exercise for both of the clubs and Ebia has in the league games, Ebia be
something different.
Yes, had to focus together. But Usha, the day you need some no kekana. Obviously, we saw a calm in terms of say criticizing or na. Say ne placing beyond Mount Barber reply or ne side no because a reply no there but not there. For using nonsense, so ne say with me say san sama sebi. Said you can't question some amount for Kenya fan or yes, but me I believe say more money say the day you see so obey support the one you be
no can also social media na crime hype no maybe a try
man difference na no kasa me yes say in a ill way and that's a kwambone so no can emum no or can say oh these are guys who want support you. Moment and now ujina na so nti. And they say mu ache na say before say so that no mo pese bi on be hu wo stage bi why not? Also we can
of course.
Now can be bad me pe how I come dealing with those criticisms ne sanyo man e ba no so nyina no. Sometimes cry the likes of Messi ni Cristiano Ronaldo mo e bro so no mo be reply. Hwe Messi Copa America omukwa na emfa mom no ko penalty shootout na enko emfa obabeka say national team no kra na be ya omoma na excuse no ho kakra Cristiano Ronaldo na no ekoto no ni nuamba no nyina ba bonten ebe ye nyoma na nsene mfatanti sometimes omukra mpo na ebro so a omu betu bia manim ti dida you obi ani new issue bia I feel say also was right no say also betimi ababeka wa adwen me ba no division 1 na omo qualify ba me dey me feel say enkran honom no o say zone 1 zone 3 yeah. Na me expect Olympics say nkom be ban 10 but o hwe dey hohoi for the na
omo stadium
yes anodin pa so mo na was former MP yes back omo nyoma kon kan dey omo they have a good team and almost start here na che because one friendly last season pre-season almost share kotoko say draw cry bibisa
yes omo
draw and now commercial sen kasa return encounter no ebeba so mo a very good team ti ensure that nyemo wa say almost so say consistent
ho na team for December
yes I have so there ya me my Canada say all blacks one there omo aneba san say with everything a man for expect say a project omo bani nyina no they are also putting in a very good fight.
Of course.
Yes, so crowd boy one na Nyankopon so be bonti. Omo obo omo and omo so whatever mo bia ekobia na omo so ensa eka. Enti ano e wo R2 for no they maybe say on beba back there bad. So omo e ba no say the okan omo ya chem playoff. But o hwe zone omo wom na emu off. Enti anya mo wa say omo chi obi a hwe omo e ba bad. So omo e ba no also omo prepare ye. Na enkonkwe senim gwahye na the last time
kwasa unknown players
yes omo sabe be bim ti omo dey so omo qualify from zone mu dey nyamowa on be qualify but playoff no e na bedu onom so na baba be ya semti ni nyina no eye but GF no omo ye adwuma de but munya abotre ne flower mo dey mo flower no dey hibia yeah wu na
red one pa soko
omu wie na black stars ko ball me na ya so besisi
but we pram aduma ho flowers na de ma see you say of Val's Day flowers there were air birthday flowers nti we ni ye pram esiesie flowers
pram no me pram na aduma wo homa mi o
amu ye
ko mu buy kati buy omu era no obi di 2 years obi di 1 year obi di 3 years yes our facilities no ejo mudin e call monim I'm not saying say they are not working all the things na adwuma ho pa and also you give it to them say now mo ni akon ho mo eka I also feel say sika ba be pass through ho no cause komo aye wie sa na me pesa meka I'm not saying say omonya adwuma ba sa aye late e dia mame also mo ye no fast cutting sword omo anya ni for new project nyina no also commercial say pram adwuma na che.
All right.
And sika afa honom no there it should be a project even memfa nyanta chidi ane nka rocket buy
yeah when asan ko tuma
mo say ko aye amanke ne ka ye nka senka under 20 ni under 17 penny betime yusu or say ye teams ni na no omo team yusu honom for a purpose yeah me nka say me mbo mo abaso but me ka say me show mu nkrane said you omo ye no omo nguso ye no omo speed up na enyo man fanti go ra Keti ka aka 2 years ya oba be free so akoi. Tetem ne dia me nka bi. Aka 2 years ya oba be koi. This should be a legacy project. Ka be say pram ye shas ye no. Me
5-star hotel,
yes, me ba be wie ye empo air day up. Another facility e
kan one. To me koda ho kra ye.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm for course net here for my brain chamra so be 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354. Frena also for adventure Ebra eye enkomono esubi. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Over Promise.
Anani.
Virginia.
Anan, it's you tell.
Yeah, mo phone no I me space. You know, me use my wife need.
Okay, it's you.
Listen. Yeah, mo working on a pam. What do you see? Yeah, hotel of a better. After what you know, I'm not sure a Cape Coast Sports Stadium. I will let you. If I land the Cape I was want to see the Papa you over. Pressure bar over my head, Panessa, after Bobo, how would you know under what's in there? Look at the hotels, I can say, able to go with no, Joy, I was a quant, and I'm to be
my whole land, no, by just say,
the worker chip able to know baby. No boy, this will get more the water man or Kupasa. And I'm there, over the hotel, I'll give percentage humility. I'll move into a man and park. Miss Ruby, I think I'm going to share grass one about management no your praise near Mabado near someone the way. Or when I say you and qualify him for once I meeting for him no there. I was in a one pushing to qualify for the second. I will be able to a bone wasn't no why
Meda say hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Honorable Jaru.
Yeah, Miss Ubina.
Namiado me who you honorable.
As a Nakache man, my sports in the maybe I look up that award. Then I budget your cane, or see back a studio or be a go to back. Why come to no in find a home of Boston? I don't know what to walk a whisker, some yes, the young medium. Because that's a what is to do on plan to go any other bed lobby. It's in someone paying there. Artists need more and more you can play. No, yeah, card book. In the so other that. It's a one over much young Lusa. What's my bread? This is your leg near Bono. No, so what bread am I? You will be regular. I
am say hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Boboski.
Miss Ruby.
Boboski, too.
Miss Ruby, and our Papa.
Me wa hopa.
And our Bono Bueno. I'm also Menuara. 2 teams in now, Bobo.
Na patience so why you come out.
Why come to me who good football. Miss Ruby, and the same who they could look at park in it.
I'm who ya,
Miss Ruby, I similar to 1 year and Papa. The most supporter club, Bro Brennan. I check again, you see, I saw forward in the park nature where you were the NCAA, the supporters watching our watching. Many Pakwa, some can our softness watch on our boom of first supporters or mobbling. It's in the football in Yana. And that's where we have supporters where we have the Wababed now, Wababed now. Hey, I want me use the football head now will be so. One more was our bet in the way. I support no Wufi, not Bompay Moutin. Mamma Matina Park. Now, can they be now after winter? From our bread. Bussy, I infinious yard. Mr. Benny,
Medas Boboski. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
A co-sponsor.
Yes, sir.
Co-sponsor, it's you.
Listen to react. I can't say me, or I am your crack. As in Kamuluko cranka, or one bet.
in terms of football, Obiaya where the Moloko has been better than Ghana. World Cup 6, Ako 4. About another son. The only African country with the 4th World Cup. Ghana have a brand of Wabo. Young for them Chinchen. I say, Kubisha Kane. I say, Ronaldo, Wokote, Biwan, Kubi, Trepima, Wagen, which in Ishrama, Team Lansha, with that Ronaldo, who will lose. But to me, so Ronaldo, about 90 minutes. Emma Al Oruba, Asha Anas 2-1. Ronaldo Jinama Al Itifak, Washa Al Nasser 3-2. Ronaldo Boyma Al Ittihad, Washa Al Nasser 2-1. Ronaldo Jinama Al Sad share Al Nasser. Until Muhu difference of women there all could be and non could be. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Say hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Aquarium organizer.
Miss Ruby, and a pay woman in my eye.
Yeah, that's Aquarium.
I mean, Miss Ruby, I am the way mid-year, but since you are Ghana football, Molo Cordon, no claim in your CPO. I am your father, and yes, Quayenu. I now see the BB and supporters here. You be a merchant, which will be the mere man or ever more than shit. Can you share music protocol? It was not out to gas, and yes, that this will be said the man in the mall of a portrait is a portrait. The mosquito fly and portrait over park and portrait. This will be woman can and the system more I Ghana football. You, Morocco, I don't know, I got the thing that going down the person. I could have come okay, so but at the Parker. And you're home with a captain can read with that.
Say hello, good morning.
Good morning, Madam Ruby.
God one PR in here.
Yeah, so sir, papa. Yeah, prayers in the day done so your management team. They don't answer. They usually share elimination. Na Boboski say, me uncle pa na only Muslim. And that also is a soft on train if you so on train the chapel no bombe. Yeah, home. Home, she say, yes, of we have a park not that doesn't mean that when you never ends the maybe on Pata. So for no about park a bit or trying. Once we are waiting, we have no about tonight channel on your band, but in there, but now, my better make the eliminate sharks one way more than them. Nana better and the need to own win. Ya Belmina, nana better go on to VIP. We need more because supporters no more. And one and say, sir, one, and then you go on well. But you better share one of Ogay or Mamping. The eliminate sharks, not you better way you get with thing. One share and break a share the one. And they are better than Boya Shawan. No, Rafinala, no course or crane or some moment to go. I don't put a 10 against 11. And see, Nancy, a penalty, eliminate sharks, and you want to do there. A BB edition, they show go to Position. When you're near you.
Meda say, God one PRO. Yeah, they will see na ya call. Now, my cow say, ne Kastle Drive, Namia Duma. Ebawa kwemu 7 to 9 p.m. Intino Kastle Drive no 7 to 9. But modia numre bia for fident one na fetie bi. Na Kastle Entertainment to say no awutie. One will say another Saturday nutie. Ya that time no time near 7 to 9 p.m. enumre. And also 6 to 9 p.m. Inti modia kai say we are na memenda bia wutie Kastle Drive Entertainment na. Ya de aba share Saturdays enumre 6 to 9. Inti bomodiana eshanenso na efamame every Wednesdays bia so no Kastle FM yetna say numere sports ebro Kastle Sports Night every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Inti kai se ade ukoda numere bia no do afidie no ebeto ana afuatumi etie bi kama pa ye de wo simidin e de Miss Ruby Adams Osman FKK ote wo nyina nka wo dwumade ne so Alfred ekopie mu live on Facebook. Yet was a piece of Peoje Brenna, 1 year etna ye would see a pa mamma freba show no to know. Yadamasipa, Yadamasera, the cost of a muscabri be Adamunias canto credit, and that shows no, ye shows no, Monfre and Fa Emra Subi. Yami had much neighbor shouchna a Champions League day, and Yami had much na big games, our honey papa. The big one, Madrid against Atletico Madrid. China, all the matches are about the Champions League. No, any other interesting news. If you fear Benina, not fear to me, Eddie Ababe Somo, so make a date with us. Yami Admochina, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. A new week, any ashas, Yenintino, to Anamo ye, shall who's ye. Mr. Baby, I'll do 9 base, who's a baby, a walk, what to be a walk on, Mwa, the show, who for free mo. Yawa famu de Yankopon se na famu de na moji de na wo twi mu bibia ebeye ye e de amaye ye kona fe ne Monday morning ka wa dream me ho nti dwumadie no enso no etumi aba wa kwan mu koso amu afidie no na hanom sei